before we get this stream started. Just making sure everything sounds and looks good from our end.
Yeah.
Testing the chat too. Jesus. Oh, I lost my background. Oh, that music is playing. That shouldn't even be playing at all.
Oh, okay.
We'll get flagged immediately. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm trying to turn this up. Oh, okay. We'll get flagged immediately. All right. Sick. All right, that sounds good. Music. Yep, guys, we're just doing a quick broadcast check before we get the stream started. Gotta make sure everything sounds up to snuff, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
All right, let's try this one. Music's playing. Sean, hello to you.
Yeah, we'll see you guys here in like 5 or 10
About
minutes.
5 minutes. We're waiting on Paul to get back up here. About 5 minutes, less than 10. We will be good to go. You guys stay tuned. Hello from Mexico. Hello to you, Pablo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sean, Tyler, McCard. Good to see you as well. But yeah, we'll be right back, guys. Don't go nowhere. Bop in, bop out if you got to. We'll be right back.
What?
Oh, and we're up. We're alive.
Did you see that? He did, the guy who made this intro. I still don't know who this guy is.
I can't remember his name, but he really did a great job portraying the shadow, the shading beneath your man breast.
This is Big Fat Pauly.
It is. Welcome back to The Plug, episode 4,347,246. My name is Pauly G.
It's your boy Ether.
And I'm Bob.
We have some special guests sitting to my right. The band, two members of the band. It's not just you two.
It's basically just the two of us, but we kind of bring
we
other
started
people
it,
on.
but we have other people that come in and fill out the sound at live.
Well, we have Taylor Anderson and Alex. I don't know your last name.
NOLD.
No.
Noel. Okay, so Taylor
Nold
Anderson and
with a
Alex
D.
Noel, they are a part of a band called
Beneath the Sky. Down.
Beneath the Sky.
Yes,
Down Yonder.
you guys have
Butcher.
submitted music to our show before, back in the early days when we were living in the living room.
Yeah, before the studio.
Yes.
So here's to a good broadcast, gentlemen. We're
Cheers.
excited. We have
Cheers.
cheers to that. We have a live performance coming your way at halftime as well. But we'd like to breeze through these intros because they can be very lengthy and they're not very much fun. Welcome back to Plug. It's an all original musical platform created for all different artists, all different genres and walks of life to come together and share their collective works, such as Beneath the Sky Down Yonder.
Yes.
So, guys, real quick, plug yourself. How's things going in your band world? What's the next upcoming projects? All that stuff.
Things are going good. We're working on our first album. It's going to be Daddy Longlegs Volume 1 is the name of
Let's see
it.
the volume.
And it should be out hopefully in April, May sometime. And we're going to go by the genre title, Apocalypse Rock.
I like that a
Nice.
lot.
I love that.
Have you guys been on? How long has your band been together?
2 years?
Yeah,
2
about-
years is
about
when
two
we
and a half.
started. Yeah, so, yep.
How's the gigs going right now? Do you guys have any live gigs going on, or is it
We
just
got
mainly
a
focusing on
few
album
booked
work?
for the summer with obviously all the COVID nonsense. You know, we kind of, all the live gigs kind of fell on the back burner there, so we really settled in the studio for most of that time. And now we're back to gigging and getting gigs again. So we've got quite a few shows lined up for the summer.
Started well, not for the summer yet, but starting in February we have some gigs.
Fantastic.
Right on.
It's good to hear that the music scene is coming back and it's re-emerging from the ashes of the COVID.
Slowly,
haze.
there's enough people that really wanted to come back that we're making it work.
Hell yeah.
Red Rocks put out the concerts times and dates, man.
Did they?
Yeah, for
Nice.
2021. So they're coming in late, mid to late this year. But it looks like we're gonna have live music back. We're all excited for that
Thank
shit.
God.
Fucking
I'm
stoked.
excited to not drive by the movie theater and see dumb shit that I've never even heard of on the wall. So
No
hopefully,
movies are even
I
being
saw
released
Tom
anymore.
Cruise doing some shit with a new Mission Impossible. So I'm excited
Yeah.
that we're getting back to normal.
Oh, he's gonna be in space.
You guys are no stranger to the show. You've watched it before. You've sent your music in before. You know how this works. Give you guys a rundown. Once again, you send your music. It's got to be all genres welcome, but Bob,
No covers.
no covers. Hashtag no
covers.
covers. You can't send us in stuff that's every fucking episode.
It always happens, at least once.
At least once.
So, what can you do?
Last episode, we got pulled on the very last song, did we not?
Yeah, well, just on Facebook, and we didn't get any notifications. Like
got zucked, man.
I don't think we got zucked. I don't think, and you can't mention his name, otherwise we'll get zucked.
I say it 3 times, he appears behind you. It's
Yeah,
fucking,
really
looks
creepy.
like Beaker.
Yeah, I don't think we got pulled. I think there's just something going on with maybe our internet. We'll see. We'll see if it's actually a reoccurring
So, hashtag no covers. You guys send your music to thepluglive.sub at gmail.com. Ether here. Big shout out to him as well, by the way.
thing. What up?
Our everything show guy. He is going to take those at chronological order and put them on what we like to call the pile.
Yeah.
And a way to get your song bumped up in the list as well is to donate to the show. We already had a couple donations come in. Thank you so much, everybody who has donated. Big shout out to you guys. Real
We
MVPs,
appreciate
and
it.
we love you so
We
much.
love you.
A lot of cool stuff coming your way, too, by the way, in the realm of merch and other things. We're excited to do some more giveaways. We're not quite there yet because we've been pretty clusterfucked. But way to get your song bumped up on the list is to send $10 to Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, all the preferred venues above, or that'll get you the skip line, $20 for up next. If you want to go right up next, you don't want to wait, $20 will do it. All that goes towards keeping the lights on this place. Spacey spot. You guys kind of like your eyes kind of got wide when you walked in here?
A little bit, yeah.
It's pretty big.
it's
So
great.
the studio
Yeah,
back
it's
here is decent size, but out there is like a whole nother.
It
But
costs a lot
it's
to
not
use this
small.
place.
By
Yeah,
any means.
yeah, it takes-
I'm
takes-
really, really happy for you.
Takes
guys.
quite a bit of
Hell
money
yeah.
to keep it open, and it's all due to thanks to our viewers and the donations that we get. So big shout out to you guys. But once again, if you want to get skipped, one of the venues above will suffice.
Yeah.
How we do this on this show is we play your music, we rate and review it live on this show, and then we give out ratings and reviews based on the song in numerical. So for instance, 0 to 10. That's what we do, right? So 10 is the best song you've ever heard. 5 is about average. And we don't give less than 2 because we feel like you get 1 point already for making music and another point for sending it to a bunch of assholes
Yeah.
to ravage and just tear apart.
We're not that
No, we're
bad.
not. And once again,
We are
we're not
assholes, though.
we're not the big part of this. It's you guys that are the important part. So you guys got to plug yourselves. You have to let everybody know who you are, where you're from, and when you're sending that stuff into E too, because if he sees that stuff,
I'll read
give
it
you a
out.
shout out. He'll read it out loud. That being said, it's about what the people in the comments section, which we really, really encourage you guys to comment and give us your 2 cents and rate these songs. It's about you guys. This is about hearing how your music sounds to other people. It's not about what can I do better, but it's always seeing what other people think of your music and how you're doing so far in your venture that is
break over here.
making music in general. So be vocal, but be respectful. That's the main thing. Don't call anybody's music trash. Don't be like, this fucking sucks.
Can't do that. It's not nice.
Because you don't like the specific genre of music. If you don't know about the genre, do what I do. Just don't rate it. Don't rate it. Don't put your 2 cents in. If it's EDM, you're like, this sounds like robots fucking. Don't rate it a 2. I've learned this over time because we had some growing pains with this one. I hear some of this music. I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? And Ethan will come up with some weird subgenre of something and be like, oh, that's clang, indie pop.
It's real, though.
garage, whatever. And I'll be like, it sounds like a bunch of noises. So I just don't rate it.
Like Doom Jig. You ever heard of Doom Jig?
I don't even want to know what that is.
It's different.
I don't want to know what that is.
It's different, you
I
said.
like it.
It's like, oh,
So-
it sounds like trash. Well, it's dumpster core.
Yeah,
dumpster
so
core,
that's
yeah.
exactly what it's supposed to sound like.
I like that
Yeah.
dumpster core. All right, that's a designer genre. Let's get the show
Designer
started,
genre.
shall we? You guys are familiar.
Yes.
Alex and Taylor to my right, of course Bob on sound, and the beautiful, beautiful Taylor McCarty.
Taylor
behind stage
McCarty.
today. Big shout out to her for coming out and helping us out. She's taken on a role as.
Wow. I do not
I don't even
Google
know. What do you
genres.
think
It's
your job
authentic,
title is
Taylor.
thus far within the context of this group?
Owner.
Meat and potatoes. She's the meat and potatoes of the group.
Biff.
She's the glue.
She's
Yes,
Executive
what is happening, guys?
producer.
You're probably wondering what's going on with these dope-ass sunglasses. These are the future. They're alien glasses. I can see into the future, into the past, the whole Shazam. I'm blind.
They're
blinded
glasses.
by the times.
They're glasses I bought on Amazon for 48 cents a piece.
Yeah,
They're super cool, though.
So I'm
They're
glad you guys are
amazing.
wearing them, even though we bought them for a specific purpose.
I won't ruin
Which
them.
was a giveaway at a gig we're
I'm
gonna do.
keeping
But,
these.
you guys want to see my eyes? This is what you want from me. This is what the people
put 'em
demand.
back on. Jesus
No,
Christ.
it's done.
You look
It's
way
over.
cooler with them on.
She's the
I'll be
Mayo.
real.
Vinny Murphy, what's poppin'? Richie Dumays, what's going on?
Big shout out to all you guys in the comment section.
Dawn
Once again, thank
Biff.
you so much
She,
for
she
viewing the
she
show.
really is the mayo of our sandwich here.
That is true. That is true.
Glue holding it all together.
Without Taylor's just
Alan
dry.
Rajan, all
Hellman's
you
a
have
Miracle
to
Whip.
do is put your
Yeah,
name.
Hellman's, man.
I almost.
Miracle Whip's weird. It took me a long time to figure out those two aren't the same thing.
Ah, Miracle Whip is the best.
Miracle Whip just tastes too sweet. It's weird.
Dude, I was the same with Cheerios. I didn't realize there was a difference between Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios. I just thought sometimes they sucked and tasted like cardboard.
I agree with you on that. Yeah,
It wasn't until I was a grown man, like paying bills, I was like, oh.
they put honey on there. Leonardo, what's poppin', G?
That's a weird problem to have.
Well, I mean, this is the
Bit
life.
into a marble ashtray thinking it was a savory waffle.
Sometimes that happens.
All right, so who we have up first?
All right, we got Shade Phipps. He's donated early as hell just to get this one in.
Hey.
I wrote this song in the form of a letter written by aliens who've been watching us on Earth. Well, I give
shit.
this a 10. So,
I don't even know if you're the ones. What's the name of the track?
Dear Planet Blue. I
Dear
love
Planet.
that.
I can never tell because you talk like that on a normal basis.
Yeah, I do.
So when you start reading people's shit, they're like aliens from outer space are coming, invading our minds. I'm like, oh, is this Ethan fucking with us or is he?
No,
So
that's
Dear
what it
Planet
said.
Blue.
Dear Planet Blue by.
Isn't Blue Planet
Like a
like the
song, like a
ocean?
story.
I'm into
Yeah,
it already.
let's check it out.
Yeah.
like your planet blue is badly blue. Some of you still deny it, a ship of fools. You say you'll never buy it, you don't like rules. Dear planet blue, you're blinded by your greed. We're watching you kill everything you need. You are so concerned with being right, so you have never learned to see the light. You tear each other down, all filled with hate. You'd better turn around, it's getting late. Dear planet blue, still watching you. Dear planet blue, you're blinded by your greed. We're watching you kill everything you need. Dear planet blue, you're blinded by your greed.
Chance to share once.
Oh, man.
Slacking over there.
Son of a bitch! All right,
yeah.
that was Dear Planet Blue, Shane Phipps. Nothing like I've ever heard from him
No,
yet.
absolutely different than everything he's ever
And I really
said.
enjoyed the samples at the beginning. Let's kick it over to our guest co-hosts here, Alex and Taylor. What did you hear?
So like to me, I was kind of feeling like a brighter Nine Inch Nails kind of vibe. Had some industrial.
I like that.
Taylor was kind of like, yeah, I had some industrial sounds.
Totally.
What were you thinking?
It was good. It was definitely original. I was really digging the style of it. The mix was pretty nice as well. It can be really tough to mix that bass and that actual like musical bass together without them like overpowering each other, and it came through really nicely.
Yeah, I feel you.
Love it. If you guys had to give that one a score, what would you? And one more thing: is there anything about it that you would have changed? If it just out of your
Me personally, I would
own
have.
opinion.
The vocals, like the main vocals, not the sampled vocals, but the main vocals, kind of just seemed like they could have been mixed just a little bit better with the overall overall
mixed
song.
into the
Just
song.
mixed a
Yeah,
little bit
I
better.
could
Yeah.
like some more presence to the vocals there.
Yeah.
They were kind of dry, like
A little bit.
It's
Like
gonna
I feel
use-
like a single
Add a little
plug-in would have
sparkle
fixed
to
that,
it.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little bit of an
sparkle
EQ
on it.
difference.
All right, and 0 to 10, what do you give it?
I'm thinking like six-ish.
I'd give it a solid 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah,
It definitely had dynamic, and
Yeah.
I wasn't bored listening to it.
exactly. It was entertaining. I liked listening to it. It was over too fast.
Yeah.
It did seem to end pretty
How
quick.
long was that track? Do you still have it up?
Felt like
It was 2:17, so barely over the 2-minute mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bob, what do you got?
yeah. I think they pretty much nailed everything. Solid song though. I thought it was pretty cool. Could have been a little longer. I'll give that a 7.
7 from Bob.
Straight up, man. I thought the beat and the instrumental itself was really cool. Like you were saying, industrial vibes. I got industrial vibes. You said alien vibes. I got alien vibes. The whole context of the song itself is really dope to me, and I just vibe with that 100%. The vocals, though, and your harmonies were great. You know, I think that you had some harmonies that came in pretty good. Richie, you said like a Bowie song, but with extra hits of acid. I literally said Bowie as well.
He did.
From the future. But overall, man, I think that your vocals really were kind of, I don't know, spotty, a little pitchy in certain places. Nothing really else to say to fix that other than try to do it again. I think that's what I would say. I think there's just a little bit more work that needs to be done on that in the recording aspect of it. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being picky.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, but overall, man, really chill, super unique. I'm bopping this off at a 6.5 as well.
6.5 from E, and that leaves old Pauly G.
Old Pauly G.
Shit on everybody's parade. No,
you
I
want
honestly,
to
I'm literally with the rest of you guys. Taylor did say what we were all thinking. So everybody in this room agrees on something, and that is that the vocals need some work. But I thought it was really, really creative. I'm gonna give this one a 7 because I just really like the originality of it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely different. I dug the sample work at the beginning. I don't even know what the hell that was, but it was
Kind of like
like
some Fifth Element music.
yeah, it was like well, and then that voice that came. There's like a couple different samples. Like one was that lady.
Oh, that girl, yeah.
Yeah. And I really thought that was neat. So, I mean, like, I don't know, man.
It was
It's creative.
arousing.
And we'll read some of these comments here.
Yeah.
7 from Taylor, 6.5 from Biff,
Yeah.
7 from Vinny.
Yes, sir. It's a little thin, says Biff. Bee boop, says Taylor.
B-Boop.
It's funky. Damn aliens are sexy, which is true. You know, they're bopping that off. You know, bop in, bop
What if
out
they're
real
not,
quick.
though?
Well, I mean,
What if they're
Some of-
not
some of
sexy
them-
aliens?
Statistically, some of them are.
What if there's
has
an
to be.
alien
There has
race
to be.
of,
There has to be
of sluts that are just like the sluttiest aliens ever? And they'll give you like, it's like the best sex you're ever going to have, but they're like spider people or some weird shit.
oh,
Hey, man, there's already people that exist here who can already she's not pretty, but blindfold.
right.
What?
They don't care. You know. So,
It's all about the technique, man.
aliens, alien porn. It should.
Slinging bojails,
Actually,
slinging
it is
webs.
definitely a category on the hub.
I would imagine it.
A lot of it's CG, a lot of it's like realistic or real effects. You know, they make a fucking costume, a guy in a tentacle monster costume.
You're about to say porn.
No, it is.
You
porn.
can't say
I'm
tentacle
talking
without saying
about
porn.
I'm literally.
I've
talking about porn.
tried.
Yeah.
Tentacle porn. You just have to, it's
Yeah,
immediate.
tentacle porn.
Type in a T on Ethan's keyboard. Google's like, I'll take it from here.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of those.
Here's 15 websites that are, yeah.
Those tentacles are far-reaching, guys. In all directions.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm sharing. I'm
Oh,
sharing the
nice.
broadcast. Give me a share spray.
Oh, you want some share spray? I got the love spray. There you go.
Spray you with my love spray. That's what we're doing.
That's
Listen,
not the graphic I thought. It was. Yeah, calling it love spray.
we haven't got that high tech yet on the show.
Tentaporn.
So if you guys share, okay, we found
that's
the
out of this
right
world
algorithm
hilarious.
for this. It's share the fuck out of this to all your friends, all the groups. Get this going. Since it's been a weird transition going to 5:30.
Yeah.
On every day, but
I gotta
that's how
wake
we have
up
to do it
earlier.
right now. But
Sucks.
also, it's been a different group of people. Some of them haven't been able to come back. So
Yeah.
share it out there. Get it out there. Let everybody know. The bigger we get, the bigger you guys get. The more views the show gets, the more views your music gets. So that's the
100%.
whole premise of this show.
Yeah.
Once again, you can donate to one of the preferred venues above. If you'd like to get bumped up in the list, big shout to Shane Phipps. He did donate.
Yes.
For next.
Thanks, Shane.
And usually, it's been a couple. I don't want to say a couple months, but about a month since we've been doing any giveaways.
It's been a
Probably
minute.
because Bob and Ethan take all the giveaways and wear them on the show.
That is a load of baloney.
48 pairs, fucking 48 pair of
my
sunglasses is nothing.
Don't justify your just felonious
Let's not
behavior.
get on
Bob.
the
You know
giveaway
what? I'm
thing
keeping
here.
these.
I'm sure the penal system would love to hear all about your exploits.
Tell it to the
keeping these.
judge, Bob.
Tell it to the judge. You're real.
I
piece
ratted
of
you out. I was part of
trash.
you in the beginning, but then
All right.
they offered me a
Yeah,
deal.
what are you? You're his accomplice.
Yeah, well, they offered me a
talking
deal.
about
You
when
offered
you
me a
were
deal at some point that you're about to do right now.
There's no deals.
Well, come on,
I'm the
man.
DA. If
Come
you rat on
on.
Bob, I'll let you keep the glasses, but you still got to go in the snake pit. for
That's
at least,
some bullshit.
At least 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
It's good. We got all new snakes.
5 minutes will get you.
Okay, good. The last ones were getting a little.
Yeah, they were
dirty.
good. Yeah, they were starting to shed a little bit too much. Gross. You know when a snake's at the end of its rope, you know?
Yeah, you never know.
All right, who we got next?
Next up, Richie DeMays. Anyway, hello guys. I tried to take your advice and clean up the production a bit since my last song.
Hey,
We realigned the drum mics and I worked on my vocals. This song is about and dedicated to all the warriors out there who fought or are fighting to beat the fuck out of cancer, as well as those cutting
I like that.
out cancerous situations in their lives. I sent a donation to Paul via Venmo.
You sure did, buddy. Thank
The
you so much
song
for that.
is called Cutting You Out, and the track is called Scorched Earth. Or wait, the artist is called Scorched. What did I say?
Scorcher's cutting you out as the
Yeah, I think I said that right, unless I'm tripping. Could be tripping.
Scorch.
Scorch the Earth.
Horrible movie. All right, let's
Is
hear
that
it.
the one with the dragon?
No, it's the maze with all the teeny boppers. What the fuck are they? The bunch of teenagers running around a maze.
Oh,
Maze Runner. Jesus fuck.
It's literally called Maze Runner.
I don't know why I even try. I said I don't know why you lie. Come at me with hellos and goodbyes. I'm feeling I got surprise. sick and rotten, you won't get away. Well, I'm still awake. You're not gonna take. I won't have you quake. Many lives were lost in your hands, but you won't get your hands on mine. Taking the take, and you always want more, but you shouldn't bother to cry. You push and you push to deliver a fate, but you never dealt with this. You hit and deliver your death, but it's time for you to miss.
I told you once, I'll tell you again. You're through. You're finished. Me. For good.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna give up. I want to keep living.
Last warning, arrogant fuck. Leave now.
Came and you went, just like in the past. Except I couldn't take me with you. I told you that I'd fight to the death, but you wanted to see it all through. You push and you push, but would turn right away. And it hurts when you swing and then miss.
I told you. Fuck.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna give up. I want to keep living. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna give up. I want to keep living.
Game over.
Like that fade out, like just kind of trails off.
Yeah, it was a
No one does
quick
that
fade
anymore.
out. I do it all the fucking time. That's like my go-to when it comes to like mixing music. I can't fucking figure out how to end a song right except just play.
Now it looks like
Fade
when
out.
now it looks
Chorus.
like
Just
I'm wearing
ride and fade
a
out.
million
Yeah.
choruses, bro.
now it
Leave
looks
that
like I'm
bitch.
wearing a sleep mask. Trying to get some Z's. All right, so that was Scorched Earth,
Yes.
Maze Runner, or Cutting You Out.
Maze
Fuck.
Runner.
God damn it. Yes. It's horrible. Okay.
Those megaphone vocals were sick, Trent. I thought the same thing. That bop that in changed, like, really changed my value about that song entirely. Look at that.
Let's get into the brass tacks.
Let's get to the
down
bread and
brass
butter.
tacks. Taylor and Alex. What did you hear?
It had more vocal presence than I typically hear with like locally recorded stuff. Like you could tell he was confident in boosting his vocals, which I feel is a big thing with artists around here. Is they kind of dim their vocals a lot, and that's when we all go, "Yeah, I wish I would have heard more from the vocals."
Right.
Guilty. I've been guilty of that.
I think everybody's guilty of that one.
Oh yeah,
That's a pretty common mistake.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm guilty of the same thing. But I would have liked to hear more of like a consistent theme. It kind of sounded like 4 or 5 different songs. Not that any one of them were bad. It's just if you tune out for like even a second, you come back into it. It's like, oh, is this a different song?
Right. Yeah. There was a lot going on in those
Yeah.
for sure. Alex, what about you?
The only thing I can say really, I like the vibe of it. It's kind of got like an old school metal vibe.
Yeah.
which I can
Like
dig,
almost that
which
classic
I can
rock.
dig. Yeah, but during the main verses, I really liked the mix of how the vocals sounded. But then there was a transition where it went from what I perceived as like the main verse, and it kind of like the mix of those vocals just seemed a little
Conflicting.
off.
Yeah.
A little off,
Okay.
but it just like in that section, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, overall though, production definitely needs work, right? So what do you
bit.
guys give it first score? TNA.
I'm thinking 6 because like for the genre it sounded correct except for the vocals for me personally.
Yeah,
Except for
I'd agree on a
that
6.
spot in the vocals.
6 from Taylor and Alex.
Sick.
I'm gonna go next. Yeah, I agree with that. I really do. I think there was too much going on in the track. And I don't necessarily think too much per se. It's just the production was really, really, I want to say just off. So there's a lot of aspects. It's what it sounded like to me on the hi-hat. You're talking about the ride.
Yeah.
Okay,
The ride
so
was Pretty hot.
It came in super hot, and then it kept fluctuating levels
Right.
throughout, which means that either he recorded this live, and if it's a live recording, you didn't do a bad job per se. It was actually pretty decent for a live recording.
Yeah, it's tough to do.
It is, especially if you're not in a studio. You know what I mean? Like if you got foamed walls where there's nothing bouncing back at you. Otherwise, it's really hard to do. But it sounded to me like a common problem of just not great overheads, or whatever was miking those overheads was not geared to do that very well. So you had to turn it up too loud, and then right when you got the lever you wanted, there was peaks, and you were like, oh fuck it, I'll just compress the shit out of those. And then in the recording, those peaks are clipping and dimming down anyways, so you didn't fix the level. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like you didn't fix the level, you just compressed it. And if you do that, you'll still have peaks that'll reach up there. I mean, some of these frequencies are so thin. Small high end will reach up to 15,000, and it's like it's phantom cut, right? So that's what it sounded like to me. If that's the case, I don't know. I'm gonna give this a 6 as well. I thought it was pretty decent.
Nice. I'm gonna go off on this too, real quick, dude. I think you sound what you've done sounds way better than what you originally gave us in the past. The only thing I think the main issue is just too much compression on the master. I think that if you really are having issues with compressing these or getting the things to like mix out and be balanced, I would suggest using compressors for each individual channel, each individual. You're recording your ride to something, throw the compressor on the ride, and just like work on that. I think that sounds off. That sounds backwards to me. Actually,
You're on to something. Well, you're right about that to an extent. I mean, like
that ride obviously is just too hot.
Yeah,
That's
it's too hot.
obviously what it is.
And
The
it could
gain
be,
is
once
up
again, it
there.
could be a shitty mic. No offense to your mic, but it's shitty.
Well, and see, that's the thing. When everything,
I don't know what else to
when everything came together, when you're actually playing and the compression is working accordingly, you don't notice it as much. I think the overall production sounded good, man. It sounded perfectly fine in my case. Scorched Earth, man. I loved the topography of this fucking song. There were so many peaks and valleys that I just didn't expect at all. For I could say like a garage metal song, it was what I would call this is. I wouldn't expect that, and I think you fucking killed it, bro. Bop it off at a motherfucking 6.5.
6.5.
Yes.
Where the hell are we? Are we in your loft?
So
in Lake Tahoe?
yeah, you would think.
Fuck, this isn't even a nice view.
You would think. No, this is Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
What you can't see is the copious amounts of seagull shit.
Yeah. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
A lot. Them seagulls. Them gulls, man.
Them goals.
Trash birds.
Hey man, California, I watched a full-grown man punch a seagull in the air.
You're kidding me.
And
Dude,
not-
sometimes you have to, man. These seagulls is out of control, bro.
They get
Birds
aggressive.
are assholes.
Birds in general are aggressive creatures.
I had
seagulls
to,
are just flying
dude.
sea rats.
I'm not proud of this moment in my life, but have you ever been bit by a goose?
Yes.
That shit
hell
fucking
yeah.
hurts.
They have teeth.
Yeah, they have
And
teeth.
I
It's
may or may
terrifying.
not have allegedly kicked one right in the breastplate. Pretty fucking hard.
They're puntable.
They
It was
very
fucking
comfortable. They
coming
have
at
wings,
me,
so
bro.
they go up
and
high.
it got me in the. I had a fucking hot dog I was eating on my break. I was in Chicago doing this fucking warehouse gig. I never get to
There's a
eat.
mistake.
I'm eating some fucking like shitty street. I was upset about all this stuff anyways. I was in a bad mood. And these little fucking ducks came up and they were like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Oh, look at these fucking little ducks." And I'm like, I wonder where mom's at. And I turn around, she's fucking right there, and she's fucking pissed. And so I was wearing basketball shorts. I got up, and this fucker snapped at my dick. And if I wasn't nimble on my feet, okay, this thing could have been a different story. But it got me right in the thigh, and so I just fucking boop.
Paul be nimble, Paul be quick. A
Gave it the
goose
old Ray
almost
Finkel, if
bit
you know what I'm
on
saying.
Paul's fucking dick.
Well, that's how 60% of
The bird
penile
bit his hot
injuries
dog.
happen. Geese.
Geese, they're
Not a good
vicious
thing, man.
demonic
Well
creatures.
recorded.
They hiss constantly. They hiss.
The British
and they
are
attack
like
you.
cave
They're
dwellers.
pack
Oh, yeah.
animals.
Yeah.
They're like literally raptors. Like you look at Jurassic
Raptors.
Park. They literally are. You look
Raptor
at
geese.
those fucking raptors. That's what they are. They walk up and they're like, "What's up?" and they'll
These
attack
chickens
you.
are totally descended
I
from
didn't
like
do shit.
velociraptors.
They
Birds-
can't even eat you.
Here's the thing
Like,
you
yet
need
they're
to know.
still gonna
They're
fucking
still
try.
terrifying.
I
they'll
have
still
not
try.
I have not had any evidence to the contrary to tell me that birds are not all assholes.
Because they're dinosaurs, man.
I don't know. I've never met a cool bird in my entire life. And
just
I don't know
stuck
if
in
that's
their
just a
ways.
thing. Maybe you have an aunt that domesticated a bird to being cool by keeping it in the cage or whatever. That's not what I'm
That's
talking
a
about.
house bird.
I'm talking about these birds running around shit all over my stuff. And me sometimes.
You know,
It's
these
horrible.
hood birds.
These hood
Hood
birds.
birds,
Don't
the
fucking
street
play by,
birds,
they don't play
man.
by normal bird rules, all right?
No.
Hey, the birds don't have any rules at all.
Dude, I had a bird. Before we get to the next song, let's make this quote quick. I was at
Well, because
Brooksfield
Bob
Zoo.
has to go too still.
I was at Brooksfield Zoo, and I had a little bird. I was in line waiting for, and I was high out of my fucking mind. I mean, like,
Okay.
we were fucking blitzed. And
Interdimensionally.
We're going to the zoo. That's what you do when you're high. You're like,
Yeah.
let's go to the fucking zoo.
What it's a fucking
Dude,
animal.
the
hot as
zoo-
shit. I'm standing in line to
The
get
zoo in Amsterdam, you
that's a
can
good
smoke at the zoo.
God,
it was the
yeah.
best thing ever.
Getting the hippopotamus high and shit. He's
Yeah.
just chilling with you. You're riding it around.
Yeah, that video I
No, I'm
showed you the
standing there in
giraffe,
front of this
dude,
thing getting a drink, because a cold beverage, if you will, and a bird landed on my shoulder, right?
Oh, fuck
And at
that.
first it was mad chill, and I thought it was my buddy messing with me. I kind of did this. I looked back, and I'm like, oh shit, there's a bird on my shoulder. This thing stuck on my shoulder for like good 15 minutes.
Wow.
People thought it was my trained bird, right?
Like the Bernie Sanders rally.
Yeah, until the happening.
forgot about that.
Until the happening happens, right? This bird decides to get hypey with me and stuff his whole little fucking needle bird beak directly into my brain, through my ear.
Oh, shit.
And I panicked, 'cause I was like, ah,
Well,
shit.
yeah, that bird
and at
went into your
first, there's
brain
people
matter,
taking
went into
pictures. It's
gray
not
matter.
like 30, 40 people taking pictures of me and this pet bird. And then all of a sudden, mayhem. So somewhere out there's a picture of me being a little bitch and a bird just beating my ass. It's like this fucking big. It's
You gotta catch these bird hands.
Bro, not something you want to have happen on a sunny day when you're fucking blunted out of your mind.
No, yeah.
And he was a surgeon just trying to get his doctorate.
Yeah.
The rest of the day was just
working on some
was
brain
just
surgery.
He's trying to help you.
Yeah, it was a standard procedure. You made it way worse than it had
Bro,
to be.
I'm pretty sure I'm still brain damaged.
Dude, I would have checked that bird the
I'll
first chance I
explain all
got.
this.
As
Bob,
soon
I'm
as
sorry, I
someone
cut you off.
Fuck it.
Give it a quick score. Let's move on.
Yeah, you guys pretty much covered everything.
Including the birds.
Give that one a 6.
Six from Bob. A lot of sixes, bro. 6.5.
All
Good
right.
stuff. Who we got next?
Just making sure, do we have any other donations that I got to
I
know
don't
about?
think so yet. Once again, you can donate to the show by, or bump your song up by donating to the show. Let me make sure of this. Oh, no. We do have one. Leonardo I think this is what it says.
Okay.
For Willie. W-I-L-I.
Willie.
So that'll be the next one. Thank you so much for the donation. Once again, all donations go towards just keeping the gas on and lights on this place. Big shout out to Beneath the Sky Down Yonder. They are joining us
Yes.
today. Alex and Taylor will be their names. Where can they find your stuff, man? You got any,
Spotify and SoundCloud and iTunes, basically really anywhere.
we're gonna
Right
bop
now.
up some info on that, I'm sure, right at some point.
Yeah, totally. We
Yes.
can bop
Do
all
me
that
a
in
favor.
there. Yeah, so next
We're
up,
professional around here. Go ahead and
Try
write
to
your
be.
info down.
Oh, you got better.
Write the damn band name down.
We'll get it out there.
that's pretty much all he gave me here.
Facebook.
Is it Willie?
It's
Or
Willie.
Willie?
Well, it's Willie. Willie Cam.
Everybody in the comment section on that one was very vocal too.
Yeah, what do we got? I mean, we want to get into it. Taylor says, everybody grab your blankies and popcorn because the boys are about story time tonight. We were talking for a long time. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh man, I'm not.
There's got to be a joke
Okay.
about choking a chicken in here somewhere.
is how I got
That's
famous.
true. How did we not get that?
Campfire
Hummingbirds,
story.
hummingbirds are pretty cool, a little skittish though. Okay. I think that they act cool because they're tiny. So they
We
pretend.
don't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I
They
don't
don't
know
have
that.
time to be
He
mean.
could
They
be
just
talking
always
shit the
eat
entire time,
constantly.
just like fuck.
Well, and see, that's my thing.
Fuck.
I wonder
You
if
would not
like,
know.
I would like to
Stupid
have
bird.
buffalo wings, hummingbird buffalo wings.
It'd be
Full
like this
bird
big.
wings. Yeah, a little. No, not the legs. The
It
whole
would be like
fucking thing.
95% batter.
You
Why?
could just dip the whole thing
All right,
like
all
a
right.
lollipop.
She's not wrong. Let's
and
get to the
just
next
hold on
track.
to the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
All right.
the beak and everything.
Like
Well,
with the
she
balls
chopped the head
in it and
off.
Shit.
Christmas
Humming
angel.
pops.
Yes.
Humming pops. I love that.
Chris is gonna be pissed.
Where I'm from, that means something different.
Jesus. Christmas Angel by Willie Cam.
Dear Santa, I hope this letter finds you well. I've been very good this year. But I was wondering, with all the letters and Christmas lists, does anybody ever ask, what does Santa want for Christmas?
Santa said, have you seen her? She's a pretty ice queen with the first green tree skirt. I think she likes me, should I meet her? I could give her anything. Have you seen how my team works? I wanna love her and squeeze her. Take a ride in my sleigh with the clouds right beneath her. I like to look at her from all angles. She's the thing on top of my well-lit tree, my Christmas angel. Take a ride all through the night, and my sleigh will be alright, my Christmas angel. Snuggle up and hold me tight from the eve till the morning light. My Christmas angel. Happy, happy holidays. Girl, you got me in a daze. Got me feeling merry and right now. Wanna let you meet my mama. We can wear matching pajamas, start a fire and snuggle up tight now. Baby girl, I think you're perfect. Fancy free on me, it's worth it. And I like the way you work it with your hair down. And I'll be waiting under mistletoe to try to get me one to go before I ride away on my sleigh now.
That you're quick and stay out of sight, but I caught you checking me not once but twice. I made your list and you think that I'm nice. I can hardly stand the wait for you to take me on a date tonight.
Take a ride all through the night, and my sleigh will be alright. My Christmas angel. Snuggle up and hold me tight from the eve till the morning light. My Christmas angel. I think it's magical you're here with me, yeah. You got me living out my wildest dreams, yeah. I wanna show you all the 7 seas. So won't you come and take a ride with me? Hey, you know your sugar plum so sweet, yeah. My cheeks are rosy, baby, so are we, yeah. So tell me, baby, can't you see? I'm trying to put my Christmas present underneath the tree.
Thoughts about you dancing all through my head with your cute cherry nose and your fancy threads. You've got me smiling so bright that my cheeks turning red. When you hold me, heaven knows I melt just like the winter snow. You think that you're
I
quick
think it's magical you're here with me, yeah. You got me living out my wildest dreams, yeah. I wanna show you all the 7 seas. So won't you come and take a ride with me? Hey, you know your sugar plum so sweet, yeah. My cheeks are rosy, baby, so are we, yeah. So tell me, baby, can't you see? I'm trying to put my Christmas present underneath the tree. Take a ride all through the night, and my sleigh will be alright. My Christmas angel. Snuggle up and hold me tight from the eve till the morning light. My Christmas angel. Yeah. Take a ride all through the night, and my sleigh will be alright. My Christmas angel. Snuggle up and hold me tight from the eve till the morning light. My Christmas angel.
Hey guys, Santa here. Really hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas. And I hope that you get to snuggle up with somebody special this holiday season as well. Merry Christmas. I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday season. And Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, so this is all just noise from here on out.
All right, so let me set pen now real quick. What was the name of that track?
That was Christmas Angel by Willie Cam.
Christmas Angel. I want to start on this one, can I?
Yeah, Paul usually hates Christmas music, so
Yeah.
I know I
not gonna
do.
rate this.
Like genuinely.
I do too.
Like I could kick puppies to it. Like I will rent a jet ski in Florida and run over baby dolphins. Like that's how much I hate.
Baby dolphins, do they even surface?
Probably not.
No.
But the point
Paul, I
is
just
that
lost
I'm
feed
not
from your
afraid.
mic.
This was okay. This was okay.
Paul, I just lost feed from your mic. Did your thing die?
Oh, I got bad batteries.
Oh,
Why doesn't
no.
somebody else start?
Okay,
Hey.
check this out. Hi guys, look how long my arm is.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Wide angle lens.
now
bro.
you know that.
Stretch Armstrong over here.
Yeah, no, I really like this. At first, I was really hesitant. It was uncomfortable because nobody wants to hear a new Christmas song. We know Christmas songs. Post-Christmas, right, but nobody wants to hear it. They hear a Christmas song, they're like, oh, this is a new Christmas song. Like, we already have our classics. We're going to keep it at that. But this is the new classic for me. This is a Christmas song I can jive to, that I can vibe to, that I can get a car, motorcycle, hook them together and ride to.
Joe, you know you don't have a license.
Listen, I deserve my license. I don't care how many people died. It's my right. All right. Damn.
You don't like my
You just
driving?
got a
Then get
damn
off the
sample.
sidewalk.
Damn. Nice. Damn. I love that.
Single
But
bam.
yeah, I love this song. I will be playing this on Christmas. I think I will recommend it to anybody who needs a Christmas song. Next Christmas 2021, is about to be bopping off the chain because of you. I give this a motherfucking 8.5. Oh, I'm using my change. I give it a 9.
You gave that a 9.
Yeah.
Change left over.
I had to cash it.
there you go.
Keep the change. You know, I don't need it.
I'll pop into Coinstar real quick.
You're insane for that score. You were insane.
I'm just
I was
blind.
about to tear this one apart, and then he just jumped in. Okay, so it's called polyphony or polytonality, which would be two people singing at the same time but different words. Some
okay,
people
cool.
call it, and I don't know the
Like
difference.
Baby It's Cold Outside.
Yeah,
Nice.
but like where
Yeah.
they start singing at the same time, quadlibets. So it's
I'm gonna name my kid that.
QUODLIBETS.
Name my kid that.
He's French.
Bits for short,
Quadlibets. So it's that's what it would be because that's double chorus. It's actually
So it's two courses at once.
yeah. So
Ah.
they were doing that at the same time. So I gotta tell you, what was the name of the person?
Willie Cam.
Willie Cam.
Quadlibits.
Listen, it was cool. I mean, it was definitely unique. The production was.
It wasn't great.
I mean, his voice was like thin as shit, and her voice. I like the chorus coming in, but it was like way different, like
her
night and
voice
day
is,
difference
like,
in production.
way over the top. Of the
Hers
track.
is like super over the top. His is like thin and in the back. Like so once again with music like
didn't get
this,
that.
I need fullness to your voice. I can't even hear some of the stuff you're saying because there's so much attenuation between the track and like certain words that you're saying and the influx of your voice and the highs are clipping at certain points. Not clipping in the track, but attenuating each other. So like certain points he's saying stuff, I can't even hear it. And then on top of that, like it was just not prominent. It wasn't like out, like I want to hear hip hop, especially if you can have lyrics. This guy's got bars, right?
Yeah, you can tell.
That was cool. So I give you all the creative points in the world. Nobody ever fucking makes Christmas songs. That's fucking badass. I think people should do more of that shit. You know these classics. I'm sorry. If you're one of the people that likes Christmas, I don't give a shit.
Well,
I
it's
hate
time for
Christmas
new
songs.
classics. There was a time when
I don't
Mariah
mind
Carey
Christmas.
didn't have a Christmas
I just
song.
wish it came like once every 4 years. You know, so I
That
can get my
would be
fucking Yule
awesome.
side back. You know,
I wouldn't mind that.
go broke every goddamn end of the year and then get my tax return, and then that goes to bills I couldn't pay because I was buying presents.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like,
Fucking government.
so to me, I thought it was really, really cool, super original, and the production needs a lot of work. I'm gonna give this one a 7.
Still very good.
Yeah, I think it's really, really cool, and I want to give you more than that. I bet you I would give you a lot more than that if the production was better.
I'm talking about the monumentality of this, man.
Alex and Taylor.
So kind of what you guys said already. Yeah, no one makes Christmas music at all anymore. So that was really cool to hear, and not just like a new Christmas song, but a good like original one. I felt like it was modernized. Like Ethan said, that could easily become a classic. I feel like that should replace "Baby It's Cold Outside," since that song did kind of get the boycott, you know,
Yep,
to it.
yep.
And this one could easily replace it. I thought the production was actually really good. Like for most stuff that you hear from like independent artists, and
Sure.
stuff like that. I stopped even thinking about the production once it really started, and I got to just groove with the song. It
Yeah.
was really nice, and yeah, it was good to hear new Christmas music that was good that you could listen to. Because as soon as you start hearing those like jingle bells at the beginning, everyone I feel just goes, ah. But it was actually good. I thought it was fantastic.
I have to apologize for leaving halfway through that song.
It's all right, you're
I
a
had
guest,
to
you're
go to the
allowed to do
bathroom.
these things.
Yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want.
You know, from what I heard from the bathroom, like the bass was thumping. Like it seemed like a pretty good.
The
pretty
beat-
good
the beat
thumping-
definitely. The beat
thumping
was all
tune
right.
from
Beat
there.
knocked.
Yeah,
and,
beat knocked,
beat
for sure.
slapped.
And before I left, like it sounded like pretty decent. I would say decent production.
My main thing was just his voice. His voice and her voice.
It was a little thin, and then yeah, she
Hers was
definitely
much better
more
produced than
Like
his,
that
yeah.
dude could be like Michael Bublé status if
Yeah.
it was just EQ'd a little bit different.
you said,
And
like,
I think that was one of the situations where compression really would have helped to bring out, like you said, those areas where he did kind of get eclipsed by the own mix of his songs.
Right.
Totally.
A nice compression mixed with like a decent limiter would have kept him right.
And
in
get
the pocket
them
there.
lows in there, man. Like everybody likes to clip
Yeah.
lows out of vocals.
Yeah, don't.
It's important to keep the lows
Full
in the
on
vocals.
Michael Bublé with that.
You want
bass.
that,
Fucking
like
Michael
when you
Bublé.
clip frequencies anywhere between 2,000 and under, basically you're emptying out the middle so it's not so piercing to people's ears. So you got to keep that in mind is when you're doing that. It's not the status quo to be like, oh, it's all mids, because that's what everybody says. Like, oh, vocals is all mids. It's fucking not. That's not true. I don't know who said that. Yeah, the main bulk of your vocals is going to be in the mids, depending on how you sing. But like for me, it's like, dude, like people clip out the low end completely.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, there's parts of your voice, like especially my voice. You clip out the low end, I sound like that.
Yeah.
So he sounded like just
Hold on,
flat
hold
up
on.
top. But
Totally.
Like that.
I mean, what do you guys? Fuck you, Bob. It doesn't work when I'm talking. Only when I'm sick and
it kind
puking.
of does. Hold on.
Twisted Tea.
Like you mean like this?
Sorry.
Oh man, is it back? Is it back? Cool, nice job. All right, so I guess it does matter a little bit. Taylor and Alex, what do you guys get for a score?
I'd put that at a solid
Scoop it.
7.5. I thought that was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. I missed half of it, but I'm
Deal.
gonna say 7. But
Unbiased to the Christmas music, just strictly originality, production.
Yes.
I liked it.
I want to see some of these comments here. Let's see what people thought of it, because I'm curious. Let's go up here a little bit. This would be a great TikTok song. I agree with that. It needs to be mixed
Yeah.
better, but it's cool. This was hashtag boppin'. After working retail, what's it say? I'm led to believe that everyone hates Christmas.
They
music.
do.
Bro, it's just in every gas station. Is that like a thing? Do they,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they team
Gas
together and they're like,
station,
hey,
retail
you guys don't want to
store,
use the
like,
same
fucking-
mix?
Well,
We'll
I
just
just
trade
believe that
CDs?
I believe that there's like a Christmas like agency that comes up, commandeers
yeah.
the radio station, says it's okay. This
Jessica
is our
Roddy give it a
jurisdiction now.
five.
You guys back
Any
up.
of those 5-second ads on YouTube, yup, you're getting hit with Christmas music.
Boom, 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 boom.
Welcome addition to the Xmas playlist, solid 8. We got that's from Jay Chris.
Jay
We
Chris.
got Jessica Roddy saying a 5. Who else did I just say?
That's some
here?
T-pose energy.
We got we had a 7.5 in here somewhere. 6.5. Yeah, some good stuff. I mean, a lot of people. Well, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really that's a song that you're either gonna like or not. But very
it's
Mickey
Christmas.
Avalon-esque.
It's
Yeah.
polarizing.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, hearing Christmas stuff in January is just kind of pisses me off. It's not nothing against you, man. I'm not letting that affect my score either. All right, I'm so glad when that shit's over. I'm like, thank God the holidays just get past New Year's. That's kind of how it was this year too. We had shitloads of gigs.
Yeah.
Once it was done, we got to sleep
right
and
before
shit.
Christmas. It was nice though because it did give us a little extra spending money. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Clean track rated
Presents and
7.5 says Leonardo.
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 Let's call him Leon. Leo.
Leo. All right, so we had Ariel, I think it was next, right?
No, we had Leo next.
Leo. Ariel donated.
Oh, Leo
$20.
donated for the Willie. That's right. Ariel
wow,
did
just put a
the
grade on
donate
it.
for this one.
Did you do a review?
That is
Oh, no, I
correct.
didn't.
Big shout out to you. Thank you
Well,
for
no,
doing
no.
that.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Also, G-Pack is what this says. Thank you for the
G-Pack.
donation. Once again, share the broadcast. Share it a bunch. Keep sharing it. G-Pack Consulting, SC.
Nice.
So
All
they'll
right.
they'll be up after earlier.
Okay. So yeah, good afternoon. Here's some info. Band name Take This to the Grave. Song name
They
Vultures.
just don't give a shit.
Sorry, man.
Take
it
This to the
happens, I'm used
Grave
to it.
was first formed in 2006, then broke up in 2008. Now in 2020, the
I
sound
just realized
engineer.
something, Ethan.
What?
We didn't let Bob rate a song.
Fuck. Sorry, Bob.
God, Bob's his own biggest advocate. He's rallying the troops. He's got Taylor turned against us. We can't fucking do anything right. Bob's sitting over here like we just want to play Sarah
Why did you
McLachlan
say anything, Bob? You're just gonna let us run away with it?
Yeah.
For
yeah.
just 20 cents a day, you can adopt a Bob.
Let me see that mouse.
Dude.
Where's that at?
Oh shit, my bad.
I don't want money. Just somebody give me a back rub and a home cooked meal for fuck's sake. Been living on gas station burritos.
Listen,
and fast
I
food
love you,
for
Bob, but I
months.
don't
Everybody
love you
wants
enough to
to
put my
just-
hands
Just look at him.
on your back.
You see this man?
Let me zoom in on him.
Your bare
For 20
back.
cents a day, you can cure his depression.
Yeah, that's not true either.
Yeah, no.
But you
take more than
help
20
him
cents a
suppress it. You can help him suppress it.
Yes.
At the end of the
So
month,
you
that's
tell
like
everyone's
a
20
beer.
cents, and then
So
100 people give like 20 cents.
Let Bob
Done.
live.
let Bob live.
It's not gonna happen.
Bob, what do you give it?
Yeah, 7.5. I thought that was cool.
You would jam that on Christmas Day?
I would.
Would you?
I wouldn't jam it until it's better. Like I wouldn't jam it until it's got a good production to it. That's my personal.
I just didn't hear it that well. I mean, I guess I could have heard the flatness a little bit EQ wise, but honestly, the song was great enough that I just looked past it.
Make Christmas music, man. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Let's make some more shit. Make some Halloween music.
Halloween
Make
music.
some
Yes.
fucking.
Like where's some other music? Yeah, July
National
4th. Country has a
Blanket Day.
monopoly on July 4th music.
Steampunk Day is one. So you
Steampunk
could do these
Day.
ones. You could do a national holiday every time and talk about your exploits.
I
There.
think St. Patty's Day is already pretty much taken by Dropkick and Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Good point.
Man,
April
fuck them too,
Fool's
all right? We
Day.
need to take this back, all right? I feel like
You
they're
make a
mascots,
song and it's like
and they're not
30
even like
seconds of
Celtic
silence.
music. They're like pop shit with some like jig in it. Like they're like They get that whole like and they just sing pop music over it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that's fucking Irish. It's not Irish.
It's not.
Like if you go to Ireland and start playing that shit, they'd be like, turn that shit off. I don't know if that's how they sound.
It's like a British.
We'll give you one more chance of that.
Yeah, give it a go.
Turn that shit off. That was more like British too, yeah. Same thing, just higher pitch.
Like Irish, like
They said, I need,
Hold on,
I need you to
Irish.
turn that shit off.
Sitting around here trying to get my life
It's
together.
the most annoying shit I've ever heard in my life. No,
tuning
not
into the
your
plug.
music, that stuff. All right, let's move on.
All right, next up. All right, anyway, I was reading this, and then you interrupted me with
Take
your
it to
story
the
about
grave.
Irish
Take
people.
this to the grave.
Take This to Your Grave was first formed in 2006 and then broke up in 2008. Now, in 2020, the sound engineer and owner of Phoenix Studios in Nashville, Tennessee, has temporarily taken the role of the drummer for recording purposes, while also mixing and mastering everything along with the guitarist, Norman Reagan, and the bass player. They're the same guy.
Whoa.
Yes.
It's got one on each arm, just fucking.
No, it's like the double-necked guitar, except one's a bass and the other one's a...
That's dope.
Yeah.
Double that Goodson.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Take This to Your Graves, Carlos Uria, which is the guy who writes the music, does the vocals, hired musicians from National, rewrite the drums. And the song Vultures is out on January 30th. They used what Carlos wrote and recorded all the instruments. Band influences, Slipknot, Veil of Maya, Between the Buried and Me, Suicide Silence, Chelsea Grim, After the Burial, and many more. The original band members are all from San Diego, California, but all the instrument playing and recording was done by 2 musicians in Nashville. Okay.
I like Veil of Maya.
Oh, I fucking love Veil of Mine. It's one of my favorite deathcore bands. Technical deathcore bands. Anyway,
Let's hear it.
here we go. Silvers by
Soul
Nope.
Earth.
Take This to Your Grave by Vulture. God dang it.
Vultures
by Take This to Your Grave. Son of a-
Give me
bat. Bob me in there. What I enjoy the most about this is how it's, oh shit, the fire's still burning.
Too hot.
It's too hot. Is how the song seemed like it was breathing, right? It was, before each transition or most transitions, it was like this stop, like you're breathing, let it out, what?
Dude, it was that crazy ass time signature.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know what it was. I think it was
like
7/8
or
like
something,
polyphonic.
like-
Yeah, it
something.
sounded something similar to that for
nuts,
sure.
bro.
I fucking loved it,
mind-melting.
and there were so
For
many
sure.
elements of this that I found not only just perfect for the genre that I've heard before, like a lot of the
I was shredding the
and the
fuck out of the
coordinated
guitar.
parts with that, the solo for sure.
And that drummer.
His
Yes.
calf
It's
muscles,
crazy.
though.
Yes,
I bet they're
Drummer's nuts.
huge.
there
Those
are
blast beats were
probably- They
insane.
definitely.
I
were.
mean, bro,
I-
your calves are probably bigger than your waist.
Calves are probably bigger than your neck.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
I really loved the bass work. The very first thing in the beginning of the song that I noticed was this grooviness with the bass guitar, and I was for sure like, how are you gonna transition that?
You give that a 2. Sorry, not you.
I don't know. We're getting a lot of nines.
Yeah, a lot of
eight-
nines. I
eights
mean, you
and
can
nines.
obviously hear the
gotta
production
be somebody who doesn't
mastery
like
and the
metal.
song. Yeah, probably. Overall, that bass grooviness sealed the deal for me. This one's a 9 for me.
9. Bob,
Tell that
you
to your
wanna,
mother.
wanna jump in on this shit?
Bro, that was, I think Taylor said it best. That was full send for like
Full
4
send.
minutes, man.
Yes.
It was just- that was one of
Full
those songs.
send.
That was one of those songs that just like, the intensity never let up, you know. It's just like, holy fuck shit. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's saying it's like angry and it makes them want to break stuff. And like, yeah.
Don wanted to
that's my
smash
favorite
some
type
shit.
of
Yeah,
metal.
that's good workout
It's
music.
like, my favorite type of metal is the shit that just like never slows down and just
Yeah.
keeps hitting hard.
They
Yeah.
were right with the
I
Slipknot
thought-
reference.
Yeah, I thought it was very well produced and I liked it a lot. I gave that one a 9 as well.
Bob. The Rain says, hard to understand him too because of, listen, if that's your opinion of it, Rain, I dare say that you
That's
don't know
fair,
metal
right?
music very well.
For sure.
Because I think the blur is the whole point of the song, right? It was just like fucking, just constant energy and intensity for fucking 4 minutes. And it was so many different change-ups, key changes.
And even if you
time
don't listen
signature
to
was
metal,
nuts.
like,
I
you
mean, the
have to
production
respect
alone of
the
that,
amount of work
the
that goes
production
into that.
alone of that puts it at least above average. for me.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Even if the music was shit, which it wasn't, the production alone to be able
Yeah,
to do
even
that.
if you don't like it, you can tell that was.
And that guitar was in there so well.
Seriously.
You guys, why don't you give one? Taylor and Alex, what do you guys think?
Real quick, Tevin, it says the business RC with the hashtag symbol there.
Hashtag symbol.
Yeah.
What'd you guys hear?
So, as somebody who I kind of got my start in like a metal band, so I
Same.
can really respect the amount of like just how they sound, because like their dynamics, like their slowdowns were killer.
Yeah.
Their slowdowns were fucking killer.
Absolutely.
And then that drummer is insane.
Yeah, that guy's a beast.
But all of the people that seem to be involved in that song seem to be like on point. Me
Totally.
personally, like I'm thinking 8.5 or 9.
Fucking name.
Huge
Yeah,
credit.
so was that 2 people who recorded that whole
Okay,
thing?
so
Two people
there-
from Nashville, but
was
the
a-
whole band's like 5 or 4 people from San Diego?
San Diego. So those are hired musicians. The main 2 are the drummer and the guitarist, bass guitarist. I guess.
Yes, sir. The business RC.
There's a lot more going on.
It's
in
all
there.
up here, guys.
Yeah.
All of it's on the ticker above.
Yep.
So yeah, like Alex said, I also started in the like metal heavy, scene, so I know exactly like how difficult it is to do that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
Like it's not just like recording a live jam band or whatever. That stuff is super technical. You really
Yes.
got to delve into the frequencies, and that was tight. That was super solid. I got some very big like Atreyu, Devil Driver vibes. They
Devil
were
Driver.
very right with their Slipknot inspiration. Like Bob said, it never let up,
No.
which is
Yeah.
perfect for a song like that. I know a lot of people don't like a lot of metal music, but for the people who do and are, embrace that side of like making musical emotion that way, yeah, it's awesome. And I know some people, I couldn't hear it, or it's hard to understand the words. Oh yeah, that's just something. If you listen to metal music for long enough, you'll start picking it up. It's
Oh,
just one
seriously.
of those things.
Sorry about
everyone's
that,
like,
Tevin.
"Oh, I can't understand what he's saying." It's like, I can.
Yeah, exactly. It's just different for different people, so I get it. There's still some that
gotcha.
I can't mess with.
Even
but,
if it does kind of start sounding, like a little bit samey, then those like slowdowns, like the dynamics just come in and make it even
the
more
slowdown was my
fresh.
favorite part. That tempo drop was nuts. It was tight and it worked for the whole thing. I loved it. I'd give that a solid 9.
Should be in the
9
Olympics.
from y'all. 9. That leaves me. Listen, I agree with everything you said. I agree with everything you said. I agree with everything you said. The only thing I would change about that is to put more, just more prominence in the vocals. Just a little bit. Just they come through a little bit more. Everything else about that was so fucking crazy and cool. Like I would I listen to that? Probably. But it's not my wheelhouse. I think that even if this isn't your genre, you can just tell how fucking amazing it is for somebody to make a track like
Well, just
that.
the amount of metal music is hands down like the most physically demanding
Absolutely.
genre
yeah.
there is
100%.
out there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you watch those guys they're doing this shit for
And the drummers over here.
the drummers fucking
Right?
And the,
running-
and
He's
the,
running
fuck
a
out.
marathon.
yeah, and
Well,
the
and
vocals
seriously,
he's doing
to
things that
keep
aren't
tempo
typical
with
with
everyone's like, oh, I don't like screaming music because it's like, well, try to yell for 4 minutes straight.
Yeah.
It's not fucking
Yeah,
easy.
your voice is gonna go out like that.
Yes.
No matter
And
what.
they do it for they'll get up on stage for 45 minutes to an hour.
Shit,
and do that.
2
Run
hours if
around
you
while
let
you're
them.
doing
Yeah.
that. Run around while you're doing it too, and then do it on time. That's impossible. I mean, these people. You have to.
They're
even if you
athletes,
don't.
seriously.
Yeah. If you don't. Even if you don't listen to them, you have to respect it.
Oh, absolutely. No, I totally agree.
I would have sold
Okay.
a mosh to that shit.
Who else?
Absolutely.
Who else?
I
Well,
got down.
Mouthpiece is
Circle
up next,
pit.
and then the other one was.
I'm too old now. Like I would have walked away with a bad hip, but I would have been about it.
The last pit I tried to get into was
GCP.
a
Whatever was
couple
it?
years ago. I was in Sioux Falls to see the
Production
Lamb of God.
Oh, I got some Lamb of God vibes from that as well.
I went into the pit for like maybe half a song, and I was just got my ass.
But nope.
I was just so sweaty. I was pretty drunk too. And I was,
Show me where the bar's at. I've had enough abuse.
I'm good on that.
Thank you so much for the donations too, by the way. We did get them. So me personally, it comes down like to the energy, and that shit makes me want to like throw bows at people. Like that is like, so that's that part during that change up of the time signature.
Yeah. That made me
That
wanna
was just
punch a
like that
bird.
one because it was like this. It was like this for a minute. And you're kind of doing this, and then like, and you're just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Just get you all riled up. That's a 9 for me too, man. That's a good track.
That was really good. I'd put that on my Zoom back in high school.
The Zoom.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, bro.
The 1 year it was out or whatever.
Dude, for
I think
real.
everybody had one of those for like a year.
Yeah.
Bill Gates
never did.
literally sat there.
I
He's
bought-
like,
I bought
you
a
know, the
Sony
MP3
Walkman.
player's coming along. We should just go all in. Build a fucking big ass MP3 player.
Lock it in.
And then there's like the
Lock it
smartphone.
in.
Like, well, yeah, shit.
Right? They were cursed from the beginning. Like
Yeah.
they could have done really,
No
really well.
chance.
They should have just made it a phone right off
Yeah,
the
it was
bat.
like, God damn.
That was a dumb move. Dumb move, Bill. Figure it out.
So
Get
who
your
we got
shit
next?
together, Bill.
Show me that one again that you showed me because it's hard to remember these
It
names.
is Tevin Hinson Mouthpiece.
There you go.
Oh God, LimeWire. I
Whoa.
remember LimeWire.
Fuck yeah.
You want to give
Oh.
you want to give your computer AIDS?
I don't even know if we're allowed to
That's how you
say.
did it.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that on this show. Even, Bob. Careful.
What?
You say LimeWire, the whole show might crash.
Oh yeah. The app that shall not be named.
Jesus God, that thing, man. But that was a free for all. Those are the free for all times, man. Like everybody was doing it. I remember I used to sell, this is no bullshit. I used to sell weed with a mixtape for a little bit extra. I made a bunch of CDs.
You
I was going
would
to
too.
Stevens
You
because
would
that's where the
too.
rich kids are at.
I bet you were burning them and writing the names with Sharpie on the front too.
I splurged and bought a label printer.
Oh
So I had like
shit.
a label printer. I was just throwing them on there, man. Mix one, indica 3, mix 3, just throwing shit on there. I don't even know half the time like what the weed I had
think-
was.
I think
But I'm
you
like, this
made-
is that fire OG ape Frankenstein Kush, and they're like, oh, cool. How much? I'm like, $60 and you get a disc with it. They're like, awesome. And that's just it's how I made my early fortunes. That bought me a car.
And this is well
Not
over.
a nice one. Not a nice one, but it was a fucking car.
And this was
I bought that son of a bitch cash.
way over a decade ago, so statute of limitations
Yep.
does not apply.
Yay.
So
Bro, weed's gonna be
exactly.
legal here.
We can,
Weed's gonna be legal here in
Stop
3
Jane.
months.
If
Suck my
there's any
nuts.
lawyers watching,
Suck
please
it.
confirm that in the comments.
All right.
Used to do a lot of cocaine as well. So keep going.
Next
Forget
up.
yourself for the next 30 minutes.
We have to talk about episode 4,347,246.
Tell you where Jimmy Hoffa is.
Where is Jimmy Hoffa?
That one's I'm keeping Brooklyn. Excuse me. That one I'm keeping
Where at Brooklyn's like a fucking metropolis, bro.
buried. He's buried under the goddamn dot or
punishment.
That was
wheel.
called the New
This-
York
This
Yankee
is an idea
Stadium.
we had. Yeah, we're gonna do
Punishment wheel.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
What, for talking too much?
Oh no.
No, it's gonna
Just
be
in
a
general?
wheel that we spin.
punishment ball.
It's
What
got-
is that? It's blank. Punishment wheel?
There's gonna be a
Yeah,
wheel.
we were gonna do
Where's
the
the punishment
wheel.
ball? What happened to the punishment ball? I feel like we didn't crack into that
We
one.
lost it. Yo, all right.
All right,
So,
who we got next?
hi guys,
still in
it's
Bob from
Blah
last
again. Just call me Tom. With that being said, here is Severity's first ever single. The song was released on Halloween, so I hope it gives you guys those spooky
Nice.
vibes. A little backstory. We recorded both Years in Silver in our friend's closet. We also now have merch that is honestly really cool. If you guys are interested if you guys are interested, it is in our Instagram bio at Severity
Pop
Music.
that shit in the comments, dog.
At
Pop
Severity
that shit
Music.
in the comments, player.
Track is Silver. Band. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, the track is
Oh,
Silver.
you found something that said punishment wheel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I
'cause
write down a lot of
we
weird shit.
We were brainstorming. We were gonna do the punishment wheel. So like, anytime somebody donated like $5,
don't look through
we'd
my
spin it,
notes. It's
and we'd have
embarrassing.
to,
That's excellent.
yeah, get like. You
I'd
know,
rather-
like,
I'd
you know,
rather-
Incorporate like a
Some of them
huge
are.
talent
like, oh,
show
take
into
a
the
shot
mix.
of
Some of them are
hot
just straight up
sauce.
pages penis on it.
We have to
Yeah,
get
imagine
smacked in the
reviewing while
ass
your
with
throat's on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, all right.
We're gonna make. We got a lot of ideas for season 3.
Totally.
We had a. We gotta get
Punishment
through
wheel's
them.
not one of them. I
I want
really
to
don't.
incorporate it. I think it'd be a great idea.
See, I was thinking when I came up with that idea was we strap you in a wheel. Yeah. And then we spin you. And, you're
And
like,
just throw
"Ah,
things."
fuck." Yeah.
It's just
Whatever.
bring in the professional knife thrower.
Yeah, who we got then?
Okay, so
just like-
Silver by Severity.
Oh, just silver.
So what have I done? What have I said? I look at the skyline, it's turning red. You wasted my time with the lies you fed. How did I miss the red flags ahead? No matter how far or where you have been, the sun goes down and your dark settles in. I found it apart with nowhere to win. It's that light gold silver burst from my skin.
You're two-faced, and I can't decide that's taking over, but you're being replaced. I almost taste victory, but it's tainted seed. These are dreams I've never chased. What I embraced is life's a struggle, full of trouble, but there is life before heaven's gate. You turn fake, but broken hearts and battle scars don't change the way I see your face.
So what have I done? What have I said? I look at the skyline, it's turning red. You wasted my time with the lies you fed. How did I miss the red flags ahead? No matter how far or where you have been, the sun goes down and your dark settles in. I found it apart with nowhere to win. It's that light gold silver burst from my skin. As we grow, the worst version of me is all you'll ever know. Suck into you tonight. Promise the truth will catch up with you in time. The further we go, the fairy tale ending the story. So what is all done? What have I said? I look at the skyline, it's turning red. You wasted my time with the lies you fed. How did I miss the red flags ahead? No matter how far or where you have been, the sun goes down and your dark settles in. I found it apart with nowhere to win. It's that light gold silver burst from my skin.
Well, damn. My God, the production
dope.
on that was pretty fucking proper, dude.
I'd say.
Rapping, Am I right when I heard that? We heard rapping, right? We heard rapping from that guy.
I don't know if he was rapping so much as just
Sounded like he was like Linkin Park rapping. It sounded like he was kind of rapping.
A little bit.
Rapping, what you rapping at me for? The singing, the rapping, the whole production.
Dude, her voice was amazing.
All of that was really good. It was like Evanescence, except better, way better. I could see you guys taking this to the top, which is just radio, right? If it actually existed anymore. Great fucking song. Foggy Forest and shit, that's all I see. Bopping this off at an 8.5.
What was the name?
It was
What's this again?
Silver by Severity. Yes. What are you guys feeling about this?
I liked it. Yeah, honestly, I agree with you, like Evanescence, but
Yeah, like metal pop.
I don't know if I'd say better, but you know.
Right. I guess I had like a little angst against
Definitely like on point for sure. Like, yeah, I could totally hear that on the radio.
Yeah, very tight,
For
well
sure.
produced.
Yeah, it was super catchy. Like, like that was definitely something I would have like been consistently listening to, like back in middle school, high school.
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
Flyleaf, like right up there. Like,
Yep.
You
Yeah.
hear it on X, like that, like totally an X, like an X.
oh yeah, absolutely. You could have just told me, yeah, that was some band who
that's
just
where you
blew
get
up
it.
in L.A. Yeah, just released this track.
And you
Like,
wouldn't- yeah, there's nothing to
okay,
indicate
yep,
otherwise.
100%, Yep.
Sounds about right to me.
Totally.
Yeah, it was original. It was good. I did catch that rapping
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
I would have wished it would have been a little bit louder. You
I think
know,
that's
Very
what
true.
Taylor
doubled
said
vocals.
too. She said the guy's vocals could have come up a little more. I
Yeah,
agree with
That's
that.
true. I'm using my secret change. I'm bopping this down to 7.5.
Okay. Secret,
You guys-
secret change.
Tell anyone. He doesn't have to know.
What did you think that was? What was that worth?
I'd say 8, honestly.
I'd put it at an 8.
Like 8.5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Solid 8 for that
Very
one.
nice.
8.5. That was good. It was produced really.
8.5. Hell
would
yes.
listen to that.
Bob, what are you going to bop that off at? I gave it a 7.5.
It's a lie.
No, it's not. No, well, you weren't here for that, so you didn't hear it.
I'm listening. I'm always listening. Yeah. Turn around, everybody. Not you guys, them.
Oh.
What?
All right. Yeah, no, I'd give that an 8. I'd say the production was spot on, except for the guy could have come up a little bit.
Totally.
I'm right there with you at 8. That was really cool. I just think
You suck.
I might be being a little bit like generous with that. I like the guy's voice. Yeah, it needs to come up, but it was really bland. Like I thought he was rapping in a different language.
Yeah, you said
He did-
German.
yeah,
didn't
he
you?
was like, is he
German
speaking
at first.
German?
I literally had to go in and like listen to it for a minute. I thought he was like speaking German, but like which would have been infinitely cooler. No offense, but I thought that at first. I was like, oh shit. But overall, I mean, it was a cool track and everything flowed well. I mean, I don't know, the rap part. I could have done, my personal opinion, I could have done without it, or maybe just, I don't know, something to spice it up.
I
just
thought it was
seems so bland.
interesting. I think
It
people
sounded
are
like somebody
afraid.
talking at me. It didn't seem like rap. It was just like, I do this, and I do that, and this, but very monotone. I couldn't even make out the words he was saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but still an 8 overall. Good creativity, really cool. Her voice is fucking money.
Oh,
right?
Totally.
Seriously. That chorus
Unreal.
hook was so catchy.
Oh, dude.
Seriously, it was.
We've had some
100%.
really, really good female singers, especially on this show.
Yeah.
That's definitely up there with them.
Is that a charger over there?
Is there a charger over
Well,
there?
you got, let me borrow a little bit of that electricity.
This isn't long enough to reach.
Daddy needs his juice.
I have to do this.
Daddy needs his
I got like
juice.
4%. Where are you at?
How are you not? You're here
don't
like
say
for
that
like the
after
last 3 or 4
talking about
hours.
your
I'm busy.
Plug
Look,
your
I'm
phone in.
tired.
I got 12%. My shit usually dies at 20. So
God dang it. All
I'm on
right.
borrowed time. And it says it's charging slowly, so it might be here for a while.
All
They're
right.
switching to the
All right. So we've reached that. Oh, we got through everybody, yeah?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I think did we do production? Did we do aerial Purditch?
Yeah, that
no, we
was-
have one. We have one more.
That was oral.
And then there was a
Tevin.
Okay, no, here I got you. This one right here
Tevin.
was a $10 donation, and it was from pull this up. GPAC Consulting SC.
Okay, so we have 2 more songs.
Well, did we do hers?
We did orals, but we have Tavin, and then we have GPAC.
Okay, so Mouthpiece, and then Hey Pablo, Artie here. My song is
Pablo Artie.
Made for You. It is in SoundCloud. I sent by email.
Yeah, I got it. It's okay.
Okay, all right. As long as make sure you send them a WAV or MP3 format, or you will see Ethan have an aneurysm live on camera.
You guys don't want this.
No, you don't.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So the track is called Mouthpiece by, well, it says Hillary and Ben. Hold on. By Tavin. I think it's by Tavin. But yeah, it's called Mouthpiece. I just want to make sure I'm reading this correctly here. Boop, 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 boop. Tevin is his name. Tevin Hinson. Inspiring artist. I recorded and mixed this using my iPhone and Apple earbuds as best as I could at the time. Thank you for the tips. You got it, buddy.
Just the tip.
I think his name's
Plural
Mouthpiece, and the track is called Hillary Ben. Okay?
Multiple tips.
Hillary Ben, Mouthpiece.
Yeah, hey, yeah, what? What's that?
I'm on my way to the valley to cut me up out of that valley. Pushing that weight like a pallet, counting the cash like a ballot. I'm on my way to the valley to cut me up out of that valley. Pushing that weight like a pallet, counting the cash like a ballot. All of them niggas my enemies, they ain't got anything, put that on everything, man. Hitting the lip like she spit on the tip of my dick while I flick through a couple of bands. Get paid in advance, trying to freelance, fly out of France. I'ma expand in high demand. Yeah, I'm the man with the plan. I'm selling it like it's a lemonade stand. My shit's on the gram, I ain't giving a damn. The shit that I bought, this shit the jam. You think I'm a ball, but didn't go bland. Now you with shit with me and my friends. My shit the bomb, it's the fan. It all depends like how it descends. I'm dripping down low to my pants. All of them niggas that's falling can't fuck with my stance. I get the bag, you feel? I get it fast, just like the Flash, you feel? My Playboy Max, right next to the max. I do in the brag, you feel? This with them niggas who think that I'm trash. I'm on your ass for real. I'm not in first class, cause I'm high class, sipping wine glass, you feel? I'm on my way to the valley to cut me up out of that valley. Pushing that weight like a pallet, counting the cash like a ballot. I'm on my way to the valley to cut me up out of that valley. Pushing that weight like a pallet, counting the cash like a ballot. I'm on my way to the valley to cut me up out of that valley. Pushing that weight like a pallet, counting the cash like a ballot. I'm on my way to the valley to cut me up out of that valley. Pushing that weight like a pallet, counting the cash like a ballot.
What's that? Straight out of Chesterfield. Mouthpiece. Tevin. Not Kevin. High class. What's that?
Boop, boop. All right, beep, boop. All right, we're good. That was Hillary Banks by Mouthpiece. I'm going to jump in real quick and just get mine out the way. You can definitely tell you recorded it on an iPhone. But for what it's worth, it sounds really fucking good for being on an iPhone.
Yeah.
So not bad, and I like the bars. I thought the beat was like a street creep type hip hop. I really like that stuff, man. That's the type of shit I listen to when I'm rolling around at night. Like I love that type of beat. It keeps your brain entertained while there's like not much light out there to do it. You know, those high notes. Ding, ding, ding.
That could
You're
easily
like, oh
be
shit.
a TikTok beat.
Oh, totally.
Oh,
Like,
for
I
sure.
can see hundreds of people.
People
like, doing
dancing,
stuff
some
like
sort
that.
of challenge.
What's the reference to
associated
Hillary
with it.
Banks? Isn't that Phil? Isn't that
Phil-
from
Yeah,
Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
Yeah.
Hillary Banks.
Probably has
Yeah,
something to do with
that's the
older
bottle
sister.
one. Yeah.
Right? Older sister.
Yeah, that's actually funny. The lyrics though pretty on point. Everything was good. It just like it's definitely bad production wise, but good for being
I mean,
what
if
it
that was
is.
done in a studio instead of on an iPhone.
Yeah, get that shit to
if
the
it's-
studio.
That would have been just a banger.
Your voice is overexposed. Really, that's the only thing. I mean, the beat obviously wasn't his beat. If he didn't make that on the iPhone, I don't think, did he? Or did he say it?
I didn't say. I didn't get any.
It's not like
Might have.
it's not like a already mastered beat. The beat was fine.
You could have had like a Fruity Loops mobile or GarageBand or something.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
it's
this.
possible. I think that was. I'm pretty sure that was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one
Downloaded
an.
it, but I wouldn't know. Why would I know that?
I'm gonna give this one a generous but solid
Telepathically radio.
7.5.
7.5.
I
That's
feel like
interesting. My
once again, I would like
constituents
to
over
hear
here
what
have no real
people in the
idea
comment
what music
sections
is.
are saying.
Listen, it sounds good. I like what you got going on here, but it didn't really exceed any levels of what average hip hop recorded on any type of device sounds like. You had a good flow, but it's not a unique flow. It's not an abnormal flow, but you have it down. Get that into the studio ASAP, and I guarantee that's just going to be bopping 100 times %.
Yes.
But just overall, in general, this is Oh yeah, he didn't make the beat, but yeah, that's okay. This is the modern age, and I think most hip hop in general didn't even have that. You had one guy. Who made the beat.
Vinny says, dude is more talented than some
with deals in the same genre. Especially,
I can't agree with you more on certain things there too. That's.
But the guys
you get
in the
what you
industry
get from
right
the
now
record
are being
labels, right?
completely
And that's what
run
you
ragged,
get.
and
Hip
they're
hop
being
is
treated like shit.
is completely scattered to the wind
Making
right now, which is
garbage
the best
music.
thing for it.
We're doing
Because then
a
you
lot
get to
of-
hear stuff like this. You know?
I want to hear the independents.
You know, you got your Logics, you got your Jordan Lucases, you
Yeah.
got your Drakes, you got your
the high-powered individuals.
Yeah, J.
on
Cole's.
the-
Then
on
you
the
have like a
spectrum there.
bunch of trash.
Yeah.
And then you have like other stuff that's just starting to come out that's like trap.
Yes, Tevin,
EDM
hit up
hop
Vinny.
type
Vinny is
drill.
Some of
the
it
beat
seems like
maker
drill trap.
of all time.
Yeah.
You would love this. You would love what he makes. I swear to God. Hit him
Vinny's
up.
great.
Vinny's great.
Yeah,
But
Vinny
yeah,
beats,
overall,
man.
I think the
Holla
score it deserves to go in a place where it needs to go at, and that's going to be 5.5 for me.
5.5.
It's above average, but it's recorded. The quality recorded is just not okay. You put that at 7.5. That means for me that it's good enough to be on the radio.
I
don't
said
think
a very
that's
generous.
Good on the radio.
Very generous 7.5.
Yeah.
It was a little generous.
It was a little generous. I'm not changing it though because it's not going to matter. I keep mine for reasons other than just changing them for the fuck of it, Ethan.
The only person
This
that
is a
changes
ruse.
it is me. He set this rule up specifically to feel like he's lording over me.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
I mean, who's to say?
You, me, we're all watching the same show.
I'll just give you honest. Dude, before this is total malarkey because before this, he was changing his fucking scores like every other song.
Because
and
I
he was
start
doing
off with
it
the
like,
right thing and then I give it some more
So I
consideration.
made a
'cause you
rule because
rushed
it was like
me.
an
You guys
extra
are
fucking
rushing
like 2 minutes for Ethan to change his score over and over again. We get to like the next song and be like, hey, by the way, the last one though, I'm
gonna
changing it
change
to a
that.
6.
I should be able to do that. This is America.
It's not. This
It's
is
not America.
not technically. I mean, we
Those
got people
calves
from
worked
all
up with all that backpedaling.
You go hang out in the Bell Factory since you want to be such a ding dong.
Oh my God.
Going out that drummer, dude.
Bob, what do you give it?
Yeah, man, it's tough because it was a really good song, but yeah, you could definitely tell it was recorded on a phone.
Just need somebody to produce them,
Yeah,
like
if-
Meister
if
Sound
you-
said.
You get in a studio.
I
and,
agree. You got good sound to you, man.
You got a lot of potential there. I'm giving that one a 6.5.
6.5 from Bob. Taylor and Alex.
I agree with what Ethan had said earlier. Just kind of like you have all the elements. Just,
Yeah.
Just need to step up
ju-
production.
just yep.
Gotta go to
Quality's
the
just
studio,
not there.
man.
Get somewhere else to record it, and it'll
100%.
be on the radio.
Yeah, I don't know if I should like give it a bigger score because it was done so well, and all it needs is a little bit more production. Which for
That's
him,
what I
that's
did.
the easy part.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's a lot of that. If he's not doing his own production, that's going to be outside of his hands. So he just needs to get in the proper studio with the proper bills.
Truth.
But at the same time, like if he did that himself, anyways, and with using an iPhone, I felt like the
Still
production was
impressive.
really good there, considering the quality he was using. Like
Very true.
I couldn't have done that with an iPhone; it would have sounded like garbage.
Your
Like,
voice sounded
like,
great on that phone.
yeah,
Yeah.
it felt like not only was it recorded on an iPhone, which we know it was, but like it was also done in a non-acoustically treated environment. Like it sounded like a small like walk-in closet, and the sound was bouncing off the walls right there.
yeah.
But he made it work. Like he made it work really
Caused some
well.
overexposure in his voice, but yeah, I hear you.
It was pretty good.
Like Paul said, it's better than what would be expected when you
Exactly.
When you
So
first
I don't
think
know
I'm
if I should give
100%
more
better.
because
Right.
I know he's already
heard-
good.
follow
and
your
just-
heart, Taylor.
Honestly, I'd put it at a solid 6.5.
I'm gonna follow your heart.
All his heart. A heart 6.5.
Yeah.
Heart 6.5.
That
right.
was a solid 6.5, but my heart is there for you, brother. That was
All right, we
good.
got one more track. Then I'm going to get to our two special guests. By the way, thank you guys so much for being here. Alex and Taylor from Beneath the Sky Down Yonder. We're lucky enough to have a quick kind of one-song halftime break.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting us up, y'all. We appreciate you guys.
Dude, we
you guys have
appreciate
been
you.
fantastic guests, man. This has been great, and most definitely happy to have you on the show.
Totally.
The next song
Yes.
is
It's by Pablo
Pablo.
Artie, but he goes by a different name. Hi, guys. Oh, shit, I can't read this. Hold on, give me a second.
okay. Well, why don't we start with that?
Hi, guys. Pablo Artie here. I sent you my new song, Made For You. It's going to be on Spotify January 29th, so it's only on SoundCloud for now. Wow. It's going to be a new independent single. My first EP is called Droid Dreams. I fucking love that. Shouts. And is on Spotify right now. You can download the song from there. I already did. I made the music. Vocals were produced by FX Killin. From
What's the name of the artist?
Pablo Artie.
I thought you said that he goes by a different name.
I thought he did, but I didn't. I was wrong. Yeah. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong.
Pablardi.
Party Pablo.
Party Pablo.
Yeah, there we go. Made for
Like
you.
it.
Pablo Artie featuring
T-shirts
FX
coming
Killin'.
soon.
Yeah.
Party with Pablo.
Yeah. Dude, that song was freaking excellent.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let me get in on this.
Pablo Arti.
Pablo Arti featuring FX Killin. I think FX Killin is the one who produced the vocals or did the vocals, if I'm not mistaken. One of the two. Is there buzz on the bass? There was a little bit of distortion there. I could hear it, but it wasn't that bad. Not that significant. Overall, okay, check this out. This song was nocturnal as shit. It was ambient and atmospheric. It was solid. The beat was great. Instrumental, just in general, was just great. Everything about it was vibing. Production-wise, yeah, I guess there was a little bit of distortion, but honestly, fuck that shit. I could barely even tell. The vocals, like smooth winds through trees.
For sure.
That blow. You could just hear it's like a siren.
analogy.
Siren in the jungle, siren in the rainforest. She's not supposed to be there, but you're getting calls from her.
Very
anyway.
atmospheric.
Yeah, she's not supposed to be there. So you obviously don't assume it's a siren. And then you go and you look and whoop, there's a siren. You're caught, you're done. And I
feel
like
you
that.
could never be kidnapped.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
you're just-
always
I feel like
suspicious.
Ethan would be very easily.
Something's
Like,
going on
singer.
here.
That is a man with a mask.
That's the
And Ethan
African
doesn't
American
even,
in me.
Ethan can be lured by somebody, like, he could be like, hey, you want some candy? He'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, oh, I don't have any candy. He'd be like, it's all good. And
What
he'd
you guys
still get
doing?
them in. Just wanted to hang out,
Magic
man.
beans,
Let's see where this goes.
Dude, this guy,
we're going on
you guys don't know the
adventures.
fucking half of
Sorry,
it.
man.
This guy, he'll show up to somewhere with like a homeless dude and be like, yeah, this is my buddy. Just
just
met him
found him.
outside.
His name's
Like,
Magic
why
Bean.
is he
He's a
behind our
wizard.
Yeah,
booth
get out.
touching our stuff?
Like,
Why
guys,
is he sniffing our microphone?
have you ever played RPGs? Look, you talk to everybody, and when they want to join your party, you let them join. You can never have enough people for the battles. You get killed, bop this guy in there.
Yeah,
He's
but this
homeless
new tank is
Dave.
huffing paint.
Well, I mean,
Adam.
Adam.
chems, man, that gives
Ethan
you
is
buffers.
Ethan is
So we were an RPG, not Fallout.
Well, shit, for real.
Ethan is the virtual reality of a real life person.
I'm not even real. I'm an AI.
You never know what's gonna happen, man.
But straight up though, this song really fills me up with so much sexual tension that I just can't get out of it. I would follow the siren into the rainforest.
You get eaten alive.
Me
man.
too.
Yeah, well, you know, who
Goddamn
knows, man?
succubus.
Maybe you do it good enough, she doesn't kill you immediately.
You just annoy the shit out of her. She ends up letting you go. That's probably what happened.
There you go. There you go.
Don't care about beat measures.
skills. Special skills, guys.
Who gives
Gotta
a shit? Just
maintain
get out of
these
my
things.
pot. It's gonna cook you, and now
I
I don't care anymore.
I would be offended.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Like, what kind of place is this?
What do you give
But
it?
yeah, for real though, this song is very much so bopping, certified indeed, ready to fucking go, and honestly, super unique in its abilities, cinematic overall. I'm gonna have to bop this off at an 8.5.
Taylor and Alex.
Ooh, that one was fantastic. I immediately picked up on that. That sounds like it could have been part of the soundtrack for the movie Drive.
Yes.
Like, yeah, Ryan Gosling just gets done smashing some dude's head in,
Yeah,
and
you're
then
saying
starts
that.
slow down, like walking back to his car. And that song, yeah, the top coming, do 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 do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that song just swells, and it was
Car
flawless.
blowing up in the background,
Yeah,
the aftermath.
exactly.
Like,
Like-
the scene's already over, everybody's already dead, and just for cinematic reasons, the car's just like,
You ought to have
and
it.
he just doesn't even fucking look back.
Yeah,
He's just
thank you.
fucking-
Perfect. Yeah, it was really, really good. I loved it.
We talked about a siren in the woods, and I would follow that siren into the
Yeah,
woods.
yeah.
Yes,
So
I'm telling
and
you.
Ethan would both be dead. So.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, if we work
I'd be
as
the
a
one trying to
unit,
talk you guys out of it.
We would know that.
we would strong arm her,
Yeah.
obviously. We got two guys. You know, like,
Well, it's all
yo.
dark, and then it's quiet, and then
fucking-
light's shining, and then you see Ryan Gosling standing in the woods.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Ryan
he's fucked.
Oh,
Gosling's
he's
the
the siren.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
shit. Well, then I'm fucked.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
KO'd.
fucked.
I'm dead.
Sorry, you're standing there looking all stoic and
Yeah.
speaking monotone, and his eyes don't change.
Yeah,
shit.
he's the same character for everything.
Beautiful.
that he
You
does.
just gotta,
Beautiful
you,
eyes,
you
though.
gotta
No,
eat
seriously.
it before it eats you. That's what you gotta do. So you just run up, you're like, hey, great voice. You just fucking
Kill
spear
him.
it.
Like, why'd you do this? I can
Because
see
you were
right
gonna
through
eat me.
you.
No, why?
She's like, I'm a very nice person, I swear.
I was
You're
protecting
just like,
you from
sorry, I
the
can't take
siren.
any chances.
No, fuck that.
Me
Siren in
personally-
the
I
fucking
didn't like
rain.
stupid, crazy love.
What do you guys give for a score?
I want to, me personally, I want to say 9.
Taylor lives.
I,
She
I
does.
totally have a playlist that I would put this on.
I
would
agree.
say
That was a
9.
solid 9. Everything was done fantastic. I couldn't say what would have
Fuck
been better.
yes.
You
That
know,
was great. It was
I
like
don't-
Kavinsky.
I don't like that assumption, Taylor. I would not die. Okay, I feel like I would be the one person that survives, if anything.
Paul,
Trying to talk all these people out
that
of it.
arrogance and confidence is going to be the
Dragging
first. The
Ethan's
reason
dead
why you'll
body,
be the
like,
first
That's
one
why
to
you died.
go.
Save him.
That's
No.
exactly why you'll think.
I'm gonna develop.
No, he dies
I'm the
first,
first
we
one.
think he's dead. He turns out he's the killer all along.
Oh,
There's your M. Night Shyamalan.
I love
Schmalian
it.
twist.
And then when you
I love
ask
it.
me about it, I just divert, and I'm like, no, it's my buddy. I mean, like, we're not buddies anymore now that he's a serial killer. But like, I
Right.
mean, we were
We
cool.
used
you know?
to be, but
we were a
now,
little
yeah.
misunderstood. Like,
You
I
get
was
been
lost
killing
in the
people this
story
whole
so that
time,
we
and you're like,
forget.
thanks, I got a hat for every day.
The plot starts. It's just like, we're gonna kill all of you, and I'm like, I have something to say about this. And I walk, back in the back room. I talk my way into it. Now we're friends, and I'm like, yeah, go start with Bob.
You'd be way too good at Among Us.
I'm actually pretty solid at
Bro,
Among
I
Us.
played. No, I
Pretty
played
fucking
Among Us.
solid.
That's why.
You
I
get
win
voted
that
out
shit a
every
lot.
fucking time
The
because
only-
you can't talk to Generation Z for shit.
No, but it's in the virtual reality version though. I was
Oh,
solid.
yes.
Where I could talk, I was
That's
fucking
true.
solid.
That's
But I
true.
can't type as quick as you motherfuckers.
Bro, I don't know how they do
I'm
it.
like,
I don't know how
hey,
they
it
do
wasn't. They're like,
You're
it's
doing
the
a
white,
button peck.
it's the white guy, and all of a sudden I'm getting ejected out of a
They don't
fucking
even
shit.
care.
I'm like, this
Well,
is
it's
bullshit.
runs
not
away.
in electrical. That was
Sometimes-
like 5 minutes ago, bro.
Kill me, and then fucking convince that everybody or kill somebody right in front of me, and then convince everybody it was me. That's what always happens if I lose.
I've gotten
If
away
I'm
with
running
some
around
fucking
sneaky-
funky shit in Among Us. I'm
solid.
like the nonchalant imposter.
Ethan
I walk
already-
them like, hey, what's going on? And everybody's just standing around. I'm like, yeah, kill him. Go to the, and I'll vote. Like, dude, it's obviously this fucking guy. He was right there in the same room with all of us.
It's tailor
I've
made
won.
for him because he already
Many
roots
times.
around in vents all weird and stuff. It's like one of the places he frequents.
The vents is-
Air ducts. He's always
Yeah.
he watched Blue Streak too many times. He always thinks there's a diamond in one of them.
I'm going to find it eventually.
We
Martin
found
Lawrence.
a key ring one time. Told me it was a gold ring.
It wasn't, but
bring it to him.
it looked like it. It
Yeah.
did. It did.
It's all right. You root around. Sometimes you find some coins. Whatever.
Sometimes.
Good question, Bob. What about you? What do you give it?
You little piece of shit.
Wait, what's the other one? Hold on.
What do you want, Paul?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What do you want, Paul?
That's great.
You little piece of shit. All right. What do you give it, Bob?
I'm sorry, I have way too much fun with this. No, I thought it was. I did. Yeah, there was a few production issues. Like the low end was a little hot there a few times.
You better watch your fucking mouth. Okay.
How dare you?
I'm just.
A response for everything.
Yeah.
How dare
I got banks and banks of samples on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
good
Bob is
stuff.
Bob's our sample.
Before the end of this episode.
All right. So what do you give it, Bob?
I give that a solid 8.5.
8.5 from Bobby.
It's getting hot in here.
The low end, yes. I give it an 8.5 as well. I agree with everything you guys said. I think it was masterfully done. I thought the one thing I will say about the vocals were so done so well. Like you literally. Usually it's the song that creates the ambiance. Your voice created the entire ambiance.
It was
the entire
so well
atmosphere,
produced, the
and
vocals.
song just sat
Fantastic.
right in it.
Like I really
And
liked
that was
how
really
breathy
cool.
It was.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that could have been some good ASMR.
Well, it hit
Like
100%.
headphones on and just.
the way they used what would appear to be an echo fader and plenty of reverb, which I love a lot because
Probably a chorus as well.
scatter the
definitely.
scatter
That
the meat.
brightness
All
is
right,
on
you don't want
that.
all your meat in one part of the sandwich. You gotta scatter the meat a little bit. You guys did a good job at that. And
Scatter the meat,
everything's.
that's
I'm a Guido, man. Everything's a sandwich reference or deli meat.
Deli meat.
You gotta take the, you take the ham. You don't want to put it all in one part of
You
the
can't
hoagie.
have good
gotta use scatter the
pastrami
meat.
with all these seeds into it. You gotta really
Yeah, you
spread
want-
it out,
yeah.
squish it, flatten
Yeah,
it down.
yeah,
man.
Gotta make the gorgonzola with
Put
the
your
Capicola,
fingers,
come
put your
on.
fingers in the pickle juice and then flick it on the sandwich.
Yeah.
Pickle juice flicks.
And these are quality criticisms
yes,
for
these are-
music. They work
So,
perfectly
I mean,
well if you know what we're
honestly,
talking about.
I really thought, though, that your voice and the way that you did the effects on it, though, is really, really cool. And it met all the it had low all the way up to high in there.
Yeah.
Like every
Everything was
frequency,
balanced really,
every
really
frequency
well.
between 800 and 12,000 hertz was just like perfectly surrounding everything else. It was really
There
cool.
weren't really any dead spots or like anything that was too powerful.
Fix that low end, it's a 10 all day. I
What about
think.
that arrangement though? They had the pop arrangement down
It was
perfectly.
so good, and I'm
That
a sucker for
that
pop.
verse 2 drop where it's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, we bring back the verse for verse 2, but we're gonna make it a little quieter on the instrumental side so we can really groove in there.
I knew in the
That's
first
how
like
you
8
do it.
bars this is gonna be good.
Totally.
yeah.
And that guitar solo. The guitar
Yeah.
solo, bro.
That was
Shit,
fucking
it was
sick.
tight.
I forgot about the guitar solo.
Yes.
Did you forget about the guitar solo?
I
Don't forget about the
did.
guitar solo he did.
All right, so let's do this. All right, we got a live performance. We got our
Did you give it
special
a rating?
guest. Yeah, I gave it an 8.5.
Okay, 6.
8.5s, 9s, 8.5s, 9. All good scores. Everybody in the comment section was commenting 8.5, 9. We had a couple. We had a 10 in there somewhere. But
Pickle
all in
juice
all, I
flicks.
think everybody's agreeing that song is really fucking creative and
Totally.
cool. Just
It should be on the
awesome.
radio. I think you guys should got something really going on. Are we doing like a team-based thing?
The highest, no. The highest song right now is still Vultures. Take This to the Grave. Take This to Grave. Take This to Your Grave with Vultures.
Yes. Song's called
That's
Vultures.
all that we all gave it 9s.
That was the middle song.
That was the metal song.
I would see this is
One
why
of
we
them.
should have 3 changes, man.
No changes, man.
3 changes. Guys, donate $10 per vote to get 3 changes for Ethan.
No, don't do it.
Hashtag 3 changes for Ethan.
We
I'm
can
gonna
do
make it. I'm
this
gonna make a change.
for once in your life.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. I'm gonna make a change. It's important that we
Gonna feel real
change the
good.
score from 8.5 to a 9.5.
I want
Because
to there we go, Paul.
I liked it, and you know what? If I'm docking, here's the thing. I caught myself. If I'm saying I'm docking you points for a low end being a little heavy or being a little, in this case, a little overproduced,
Mm-hmm.
want to say. That's a 0.5 at best, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm just
Right, I mean, that's
docking
a
it.
very small
So I caught
bit, yeah.
myself there because I said it's a 10 all day, and then I gave it an 8.5 for that one reason. I don't feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
So I'll take the 0.5
It does
off.
make sense.
Yes. Hey, fix that low end. It's a 10. I give it a 4.
There was one note that you missed. I have to pop that down to a solid 2.
I gotta give it a 9.5. I think it's worthy of that. I think we can all agree that's a really, really cool track.
100%.
That also bops you up close, but not over the top of this other track, which I feel like it's more. That track was incredible.
It was so
Seriously.
tight.
It was so tight.
Oh my god.
And we're all nerds. Maybe we're nerding out on that a little bit because we know what goes in the production.
We're nerd now.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
but that's-
we got excited. Yeah,
We did,
3
yeah.
songs later, we're still like, you remember that track though?
Yeah.
The production on both those is 9.5, and the fact that the track carries with it is just also amazing. So
It was sick.
Very true.
great
was
job.
really well
All right,
done.
let's do this. We got a live performance from the sky.
Ooh, that's right.
Beneath the sky down yonder.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. I'm
gonna
do
bop
you have
this-
an acronym?
BTSDY.
BTSDY.
Yeah, it works.
That's dirty.
Yeah, it is.
That's dirty.
Yes. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to bop it off to standby real quick just so we can make a shift, plug some
Let's
things
make a
in.
shift. When we come back in like 2 minutes
It's gonna
here,
be very
we're gonna
quick.
have a live performance, and then we're gonna get back to rating and reviewing some songs.
Absolutely.
Hopefully
y'all
we
in a
can.
minute.
we
Also,
can
if you
fit
guys
all
are
this
just
stuff in.
tuning in, you're watching The Plug, Indie Music Reviews with DJ Pauly G, Ether,
What's happening?
Bob over there on the far, whatever,
name is
that
Bob.
would be your right, I think.
Valdo Moss, we did get your donation.
Valdemas, yes.
At this point, I would like to curb all donations. Don't send any more donations for right now because we have to get through a few ones that we have on the
quickly.
list.
Yeah.
And we have a live performance, and then we already have another donation, and we have to be done at 8 tonight.
Yes.
So let's just cruise through this.
We'll
all
be
right?
at Cheers and 445 tonight as well. So yeah, I'm gonna bop
Yeah,
on
come
this
hang out with us,
standby
sing some
briefly.
karaoke.
Don't go anywhere. Do not leave. We're not stopping
It's gonna
the
be
show.
so quick. You guys have
2
no
minutes.
idea. Yeah.
All right.
On that remote, we'll be right back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our special esteemed guests for the evening, Beneath the Sky Down Yonder. I'm gonna play a little tune for y'all.
It's the original song called Cigarettes and Style. It's one that you'll find on our upcoming album. You can also check it out on Spotify right now.
Took a wrong turn, but no concern to you. You thought you'd be fine. Ain't a goddamn soul to tell you no to keep your ass in line. You never know just where you land upon this road. Many miles to walk in. You'll never get off it if you'll ever get off. It's been a while. Those cigarettes inside all that you ever needed, and how you were treated, never treated you now. Wonder where you are now. Wonder where you be. Wonder what you say now about the troubles you've been in. Burning rubber down the highway, I go my way, you go yours. Pray to God you come around, you turn around and change your course. He never knows just where you land upon this road. Many miles to walk in. You'll never get off it, and if you'll ever get off. 'Cause it's been a while. Fast women and drugs, one more your style. There sure is a difference from where you were headed and where you're headed tonight. Wonder where you are now. Wonder where you be. Wonder what you say now about the troubles you've been in.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Here, Beneath the Sky Down Yonder. Once again, that was Cigarettes and Style. You can check it out on Spotify, SoundCloud, and I'm sure eventually we'll have links on Facebook as well.
Everywhere.
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 Hell, you're gonna find it in a newspaper, written in wet concrete, like outside your local convenience center.
Yes. Great stuff, man. That was really, really just beautiful, melodic, fantastic.
I give that a 10 out of 10.
Hey, first 10 out of 10 I've ever gotten.
Make it two. Make it two.
Make it 2. There we go.
10 out of 10s.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate
One for
y'all.
this guy, one for the other one.
Hey, that's 2 10s, huh?
10s. One for you, one for you.
Hey, tell you what, you don't like it, you take it on the mama.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Beneath the Sky Down Yonder.
You might want to turn your
And Alex.
Paul. You might want to turn your mic back on there.
So soon, obviously. It was but for now,
That's sense at Kmart.
Spotify, YouTube. Hopefully, you said like.
Hey, Paul, you might want to turn your mic back on there.
Check that monitor. What is that? So it turns out we're being abducted by aliens.
Yeah, that was aliens.
Apparently that was bopping to the point to where you're being taken to the galactic government.
All right.
Take me off this planet.
Yeah, there we go.
Take
Okay,
me
now
with
I'm on.
you.
Am I on, Bob? Can you hear me?
Yes.
You're
Take
good
me
now.
with
You
you.
look good.
Sorry about that. I was just saying. Beneath the sky down yonder, ladies and gentlemen. Hey.
Yes.
Great stuff. We hope to hear more from you guys in the future. Dan's still young, and you guys are ever so progressing in your craft. It's been awesome having you on the show. We got about 20 minutes left, and it's time to spin the wheel of punishment. I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
I still don't know what that was. Is that what we referred to prior?
Yeah, I mean, like somebody had to just
when we were panhandling.
Panhandling back in
We're
the
like,
day.
hey man, I'll eat this pepper if you
Bro,
give me 20 bucks.
you ate dog food for $20.
I didn't eat dog food. I ate a dog treat.
Dog treat. I felt so bad for you.
It was pretty gross. Also, that pepper fucking floored me.
You chose that over the pepper too. You should have went with the pepper.
I had the pepper before and it was fucking horrible, and I would still take the dog food over the pepper. I've learned this. I'm not good with like whole peppers. Like I can eat them I eat them in food. They're good, but like that shit was messed up.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen those, the earlier
Yuck.
plug episodes from back in the living room, Paul has
Back in
almost
the
died a
living
few
room
times with Wheel of Challenges. An idea you came
Shot
up
of
with.
vinegar.
Oh,
That was good. That was actually
that's
fine.
rough.
No, it's not bad at all.
Oh,
It's
God.
What other
really
shit did we do? I can't remember, but it's horrible.
flashbacks.
Anyways, let's get Valdo Mas up here. Valdo Mas.
Yes, Meister
Once again,
Sound.
we will be back on Monday. Big shout out to Beneath the Sky Down Yonder, our special guests. Big shout out to Karen McCarty, behind the
Karen
scenes,
McCarty, yes.
making dreams come true. Of course, big shout out to our executive producer, which would be Ethan, aka Ether. This man is the sole everything guy to the show, and without him, it truly would not be possible. And without you, most of all,
Call
the
me
show would
Donald
not
Trump
exist.
from here
So
on
thank
out.
you so much.
I won't answer to any other thing.
Then what?
You can call me
What
DJ
I
T.
say is what I
That's
say.
what I said, man.
Listen, there can only be one Donald Trump, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're fired.
You're fired.
That was pretty solid.
Bob always has him loaded up. He's ready
That
to
was
go.
good. That was really
All
good.
right.
Has anybody seen my coloring books? I need my coloring books. I get bored on this show.
Come on, man.
Can
You're
I
over
leave out
there.
this slide? These ones.
You're waking me up
huge.
in the middle of it's
the
2 o'clock in the
It's the biggest
afternoon.
coloring books you've ever seen in your life. They're huge.
you
They're
shut
super
up,
huge.
man.
We did nut
You
taps
do that
and
like
weird
that
shit. I don't think we
inner
ever did
low-
nut
like lower
taps.
jaw
Alyssa.
sucker.
That
Whatever
can't
shit
be right.
That shit is. Rock, paper, scissors for America. Come back soon.
That is the best thing we've ever done with our lives.
Next time, the reigning champ Obama, Barry O, as some of you know me,
Yep.
will be taking on President-elect Joe Biden.
Yeah.
The throne.
You should have seen me the first time when I was VP. We played rock paper scissors for America.
Joe,
I wiped the floor.
Joe, we gotta
with
get
your
back.
head.
We gotta get back to the songs. All right.
A lot of people got a lot of
tired.
heads.
You haven't had much sleep, and
tired
your
as
restless
hell.
legs are starting to kick in. I can see you moving. Let's get to the next track.
I remember the Black Plague.
Just random shit.
I had it. That was good.
All right, it's Valdo Mas.
All right, hello. Another retrowave synthwave song here, but this one is themed out to be for Valentine's Day. We're getting a lot of holiday things going on here.
Okay.
Hope you guys enjoy it. Still finishing the mix, so there is no cover or release date, but here is the exclusive. And I didn't know the thing about cover songs, so sorry about last time. It's okay.
Shit happens.
I would have played it if nobody stopped me. I would have took that flag for you, bud.
I mean, Zuckerberg's he's a sneaky one.
I mean, if we took Zuckerberg on a date, maybe you'd fucking
Pop up right behind you and just cancel your shit.
He already
Done it a couple
canceled
times
us.
to us.
Doesn't he have some hot wife though?
I can't.
I mean, I would
Cannot
totally take him
procreate.
out.
He doesn't have the ability to procreate.
He
He's
looks like he is
robotic.
somebody's
Oh
hot wife.
yeah, he's one of the lizard people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he can,
yeah.
I mean, he could build
He
another
lays
person
eggs.
to call his own. But
I mean, I'd give that.
Definitely
stuff a
shits in a
suck.
plant.
If it meant for equality on Facebook,
Hey,
you guys
give
could
that Zucker
play
suck.
covers.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah, I give.
I've been in love several times before. I got so I couldn't recognize the suit. Several times? Mm-hmm. And each time I thought I found my Prince Charming. Most people fall in love quite a few times in their lives.
Well then, how can you tell when you're really
Well, I'll have to think about that.
Wow, that's really fucking cool, man. Valdemoss, name of the track.
The Meister Sound 84. The track is called First Time.
Meister Sound 84, sorry.
Yes.
Meister Sound.
Dude,
First Time.
Meister, you know this off the bat just because when you dropped that first song on this show, I loved it, and I followed you immediately, and I've listened to your stuff. I've seen your TikToks and your Snapchats.
I've seen you in your living room.
I've seen you when you were sleeping.
Through the window. I like what you did with it.
I snuck inside.
Nice dick, bro.
I love.
So I've heard.
I love your music, and I love you as a fucking musician. I would buy your album anytime, and this song changed my mind 0%.
I saw it going in a totally different direction.
And so
you got me with that one. I don't even know how. That's like your MO, and
It's been a while. It's been a while. But no. Everything about this song really just gets me going. This is bopping to the max. I am retained as a permanent fan. I will die with a tattoo of your face on my, sternum, just directly on my sternum. I'll take that pain for you. Okay? That's how much I love your music. That's how much I love this song.
So did you guys make out a little bit?
that was fine. Thank you, Bob.
He's just killing it.
God, he was due for one, wasn't he?
Yeah, this is a good song. This is a good song. Vocals need to be a little bit louder. I can't understand what you're saying. I'm about this off from 8.5.
They're just so jamming at the end. Vocals need to be a little bit louder. I think that's what he was going for was the just massive, overly done auto tune.
It was like mumble rap for synthwave. It was
like
amazing.
It's like a delicacy.
Yeah,
it's a delicacy that's only a delicacy because you called it one. But it worked really well with this track. Yeah, like foie gras.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Foie gras?
Foie gras.
Foie gras.
Foie gras. I'm not going to
Foie gras.
Foie gras.
Yeah.
Foie gras.
Foie gras?
Foie gras. It's French.
There's no L.
What the hell are you guys saying?
What the fuck are we talking about?
Whatever.
Taylor, is it foie
Listen,
gras?
some people say cucumbers taste better pickled. Who am I to debate this?
Racist.
Racist.
That's Barack Obama.
Is that Barack Obama?
It is.
Racist. I'm on it.
That is amazing.
So I'm gonna give this one. Listen, man, I really liked it. I thought it was really creative, super creative. There was a couple parts in the track that you like your voice. I like to hear more influx and deflux. Like for me, auto tune, if you're gonna do it that much, like overdo it and just ice the fuck out of this cake, right? Which I'm a fan of. I like more sugar the better for me. Like if you're gonna fucking ice a cake, fucking overdo it for me.
Get it in there.
But if you're gonna do that, I like to hear a little bit more influx, deflux from your voice, just to make the auto tune set off a little bit more and pitch blend a little.
I agree with that.
Because a couple times at the beginning of the song, like the first verse, it was just he was kind of singing monotone a little bit for a minute there, and it wasn't catching at all. It just sounded like somebody singing monotone over top of
weird
a really,
fluctuations.
yeah, exactly. It didn't sound like what you were going for. But at the end, when you started going up and down, I really like that too. I could see this as a TikTok song. Easily, I could see this as.
Is that what we're saying now? A lot of people. I feel like this the third time on this episode. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, these are those types of
It's
beats.
also like the second 80s style song.
This is like lo-fi meets like
retrowave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, but I mean even
Synthwave.
It's music with that VHS tape filter.
like
over it.
future
Yeah.
almost, like future
this
meets
is
lo-fi.
tracking.
It sounded like he recorded it properly, like in a good mix, and then took that mix,
shit.
put it onto a vinyl, and then recorded that vinyl live.
That's super
Good
sick.
shit.
I hope that's how it's done because that's sexy as fuck.
Seriously.
Man, 9.
9. Fog rock should be a genre. I'm going to Google that.
We're gonna say Taylor and Alex.
Fog rock?
Fog rock.
I thought you were saying like
Foie gras.
foie gras. Yeah, like the food.
It's rock. You only play in
Like
the
the
fog.
duck
Bob.
where they-
Yeah.
they
Bob,
smoke
what did
the
you,
kidneys
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly. Is that what
It's
they do?
goose liver, but
What did-
you close.
yeah.
Oh,
What did you?
oh well.
What did you?
What
What did
you
you
read
give
any
this
part
one?
of it? It's called something in French.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I would have turned the auto tune maybe down a little bit. I don't know.
No.
Well, you're
Don't
anti-auto
listen to
tune.
Bob.
He's anti-auto tune.
I'm not a
The
fan of auto tune.
overexposed auto-tune was part of the track.
All right.
It's clear. You made the statement before in the press release.
Paul, I'm surprised you got my back on this.
Pull it up.
My guy.
Bro,
still-
you listen, if it's done correct, it sounds good. This was done correctly.
Yeah.
It just needed a little bit more. Man, God, I need another change. Should have went 8.5. But
Well,
there's two things. No, there's two things.
More melody with the auto-tune. That's what you said, and that's what he wants. And he says, I got it.
I like the
understands
auto-tune, and I think that the
We just
certain
stole-
spots where it didn't.
I'm
didn't
sorry.
hit. Sorry.
We
Bob.
commandeer Bob's thing every time. I'm sorry, Bob.
He said
As fellow
less auto-tune.
sunglass wearing
I just-
individuals, I
pieces of shit.
apologize.
I feel like it's
samples
unfair that
everything.
Bob gets to tailor make these fucking samples to bash us and roast us live.
Yes, Zachary.
Yes. Bob, what do you give it?
Give that one a 8.5.
8.5. Shut up. Stop copying like almost scores.
Almost
Disgusts me.
Wish you had more change.
Taylor and Alex.
So I'm thinking like I'm leaning towards like 9.5 or 9. Mainly because it kind of reminds me of Empire of the Sun, and I heard Ethan say MGMT. Yeah, totally.
I can hear
I'm
that.
totally like
Yeah,
picking
yeah,
up
a
a
little
little
bit.
like some vibes.
Original MGMT.
Yeah.
Like electric feel.
See, he says, I do EQing and effects to achieve the sound of retro. That's how you
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Teach me how to do that.
It definitely comes through in the mix.
Yeah, you can tell when it's done right. It's not just like just thrown on there. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would like
There's
to echo Bob a
individuality.
little bit though, as far as I would like to hear what you're saying a little bit more. But I understand that it's the aesthetic of the song too.
I
So
agree to that as well.
See?
I agree to that as well.
It's subjective.
But that's
yeah.
not necessarily auto-tune correction. That's more of a just another part
Auto-tune
of
as
the
a
EQ.
stylized
Yeah,
filter.
exactly.
And that's what
it's
I've
like
been
when
saying this
T-Pain
entire
uses
show.
auto-tune. You know he doesn't need it.
No,
You've
Daft
heard him
Punk.
at this point.
You know, he's not really trying to sing well. He's just trying to. It's an
Yeah,
effect,
it's
like
an
a
aesthetic
phaser,
choice.
flanger.
Will be an easy fix to this is if you just up the mids a little bit, just find your low mids and crank them a tad so they just come through a little bit heavier, and then it won't change
wanna
the
hear those
auto-tune
vocals.
fluctuations
Yeah.
much.
Yes.
I do want to hear the vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just adjust your auto tune to not hit those frequencies when it comes in, and the low end of it anyway. I should
And I'm
say.
pretty sure with a lot of DAWs, you can sit
So it
there
doesn't
and
scratch.
you can automate your where your auto tune comes in and how much of it comes
Oh,
in.
100%.
You can
Yeah,
auto tune
Yeah, you can-
thresholds, all the different elements. and
that's what I mean.
aspects
So
of it.
so take that.
Yeah, it's extra work. It's tedious, but
keep it on the spot
it's
it's
worth
on,
it.
so it doesn't change. Because I think the auto tune was good.
It's like a 20-second job just setting up an automation.
Yeah,
but
true,
it
true,
also
true.
depends on what you're using and how comfortable you are with
Absolutely.
it. And everyone
See,
is
that's what we
different.
need, man. At karaoke is auto tune, bro. It says he used
Right?
it live, man.
Dude, I can do this.
They make mixers now that have built-in auto-tune.
They make mics with it as well.
I know
Yeah,
that.
you can just pull out a T-Pain
Stop
mic.
reminding me how poor we are, Bob.
We
Yeah,
just
use
bought a
this
shit ton of
piece
stuff
of
from
shit
American Music
Behringer
Supply.
right
The
now.
first thing we should have thought about is an auto tune
We bought a
mic.
bunch of unnecessary shit.
What do we got like 8.
Nah, just get the
Eight
plug-in like
headphones you try to
Melodyne
return
or a
and they
little
give you
altar boy
more.
and run it live.
What do you guys give this as a track?
So I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Alex and Baba. Put it at a 9. It was solid. I wish he would have turned down the wetness on the autotune a little bit because clearly he didn't need it, but it was just oversaturated a little. But it was fantastic.
All right, we got time for one more track at best. Let's do this.
Are we missing any donors?
No, nobody else is
Perfect.
donating.
Okay, because I have the best song. Biff Lawrence, this is for you, you son of a bitch, you fantastic, beautiful piece of shit. This is.
Gas little bitch.
Whoa, that was
Why are
a
you
bit
guys
much.
dogging
That
on
was
my
a
guy
bit much.
Biff?
No,
man?
Biff is my guy. I
What
love
Biff
this
do to
man.
you?
Larry,
You gotta call the fish
Fucking
twice.
disgust. You guys disgust me.
this will be my last submission for a little while as I transition to my new home and home studio in North Carolina.
All right.
Wow.
Congrats, buddy.
Home of
Congrats
the Blue
indeed.
Devils. Yeah, I said it.
The what?
Blue Devils.
The Blue?
The Duke Blue Devils. They look like shit this year, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry, this is a college basketball.
I don't know what that
thing.
means. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I
Are
was,
you airing out a personal vendetta right now?
I don't like the Tar Heels, man. I'm a Duke Blue Devils guy. I've always been a Duke Blue Devils guy. Tar Heels are from the same area. It's
I
a
feel like this is
massive
like
rival. It's probably
when
one of the biggest rivals in sports.
Conquistadors met the Aztecs and they tried to figure out who the
And when
fuck
you hear
Aztecs
North
were going to war
Carolina-
with. This is what it is. I have no idea.
Michael Jordan's from Michael Jordan's from North Carolina Tar Heels, man.
Is he
That's
really?
why everybody likes North Carolina. It's the only reason. Wow. Thank Michael Jordan.
Michael fucking Jordan.
Thank you.
The Michael Jordan of baseball of punk rock.
The baseball of punk rock.
Bob had a shirt that said that for a
it's,
while.
Is it real? Oh,
Moonraker.
I love that.
Moonraker,
That's
yeah.
great.
Oh,
we did
God.
sound for those guys.
But
like
yeah.
5
Affleck,
years
right?
ago.
Was that Ben Affleck?
Who watches sports?
No, Moonraker. It is a band.
I do.
Oh, I'm thinking the movie.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
do everything.
Moonraker's a James
It's like I'm
Bond
keeping
movie.
that.
Okay. Oh,
All right, let's get this song. Let's get this song.
Yes. Okay. So
Fucking
shit.
laser on the moon.
God damn it. Okay, so the show's going off the rails for this last song. All right.
5 minutes.
This song looks at our smartphone. Oh wait. This song looks at our smartphones and social media and how they lead to mindless this song is about. Oh wait, I got it. Okay, I got it.
It's like a really bad joke.
I got it.
Wait, no. There's two guys. No, wait, one guy and a beagle. Wait, no, there's 2 beagles. Wait, hold on.
How many?
3 guys, 1
4
beagle.
beagles.
Look that shit up on YouTube.
Is a beagle a dog?
I don't know if that's a real thing. I hope that's not a real thing. All right.
Beagle's a bagel.
Yeah, bagel.
This song looks at our smartphones and social media and how they lead to mindless consumerism and loss of identity. Look at us now.
Look at us now.
It's called, and I love this so fucking much, Zuckerborg.
Oh, shit.
I phone you, I own you.
So it's a Black Mirror episode.
Yes,
Yeah,
I give this
so I
a
gotta
10.
pick which scene comes up
Yeah,
next.
exactly.
Band of snatching that ass. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Yes, here we go. Zuckerborg, I phone you, I own
Could have
you.
been that banner snatch.
God dang, sugar free. just rang out like a bell in a small
That was
town.
a cool ending.
McFly.
That was really interesting.
McFly.
Hello, McFly. Hello.
Very interesting.
Anybody in there?
Yeah.
No, that's the name of the guy.
Biff.
From Biff, yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
that?
Biff Tannen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Biff
yeah,
Tannen.
yeah.
All right. That was Biff Lawrence, Zuckerberg. I phone
Wait,
you.
Biff's
I
about
own
to be banned. Hold on, breaking news. I actually have something for this. Oh, I don't have time for that.
You don't.
Shit.
So
Hold on,
Biff,
hold on.
I get what you were going for, man. It was really cool. It was a cool track. That like we were talking about it, you know, while we were listening to it, was It's like a mixture of like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Maybe even a little
I
60s
see, I
in there,
see.
like stretch
60s.
some late 60s like Woodstock type
Soul,
vibe there.
stoner rock. Yeah,
Then you have this like somewhat
Yes.
like kind of
Hoedown, man.
kind of
right?
transition into like disco rock type mid 70s and then right into the 80s and 90s with and it was kind of cool, man. Like classic rock vibe to it with the shred. And then what was the 90s one? Beck with the voice.
Yeah, Beck
Like
definitely.
Beck or Stereo MCs.
It was like a very
Some
rough
turntables in the
version of Tame
microphone.
Impala. Instead of Tame Impala being like soft and like kind of glowy,
But your voice-
it was more
That's
like
a good point.
sharp
Yeah,
and
with less of the
rugged.
pop influence.
Yeah,
Your voice wasn't done right though, is the problem. My personal opinion, I should say.
there's work that could be done.
Okay, go.
Okay, perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you. There it is.
There you go. I could hear that.
Okay,
with,
go.
like less of the
Biff
classic
is an
rock
old
vibe.
person.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Biff,
watch your tongue.
God damn it. Thought we got rid of you people. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Ageism is now the new thing
It's
for
a
the
new thing.
2020s.
It's age shaming.
Why are you so old, man?
What, none of us are safe. So
For real.
Oops.
it's the worst movie ever. So here's my thing. The vocals got to be done right. It sounded like what it sounded like was you had this big, like meatloaf of a voice, and you just shaved off like one slice, and that's what we were hearing. It was flat, and it was like just pressed into the background, really heavy. And I give that's the kind of thing. Was the phone? You said the phone.
The
thing.
megaphone
I
sound.
didn't even put that together till afterwards. I read "I phone you," and I was like,
It depends on what DAW you're using, depending on what that filter is called.
Yeah, but
Back
even
in
that-
the days of Audacity, that's called a telephone.
That would have been a cleaned up version of it if I've heard anything, because the phone
never really
filters
fucked with
I've heard
Audacity.
are really just. They're like they sound like they're on a fucking old school like 90s tape like voicemail. You know, like it sounds like that. Which this did not. This sounded clean without the sparkle in it.
I just think you turned those mids up too high, man. You probably added a little bit of high ends on that you shouldn't have. Bring that low end. I was talking.
There was no shimmer. You know what I mean? And so like for that,
it was all shimmer.
I applaud you for the rest of it though. And your voice is really good. So I'm gonna give this one a
It's a high cut and low cut, yeah.
7.
4K boost.
7 for me. Fix the vocals, man. I mean, fix them.
I got a solution for that. Real quick, I'm gonna bop on in here, kind of squeeze
Bop
my
it
way
off,
in between
Ethan.
these legs.
Bop it off.
Bop is the word of the night.
Bop is the word of the
It's
show.
the word of the show. we got fucking merch and shit.
For real.
That's right.
Yeah, it just took off. I don't know. We just decided that's the thing.
All right, let's not break
I'm
arms jerking
famous.
ourselves off here.
I'm using 2 hands. Anyway, 2 hands.
Wakanda forever.
Jesus.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I'm sorry for that. That was all right. What do you give it? Ethan?
Yeah, check this out.
dare you.
You can fix that simply. All I think you need to do, dude, is, and I was telling Taylor and everybody else about this. I think you could easily do some cool shit if you took that fucking megaphone vocal track that you got going on there. Go ahead and remove that megaphone effect with on a separate track, right? If you're using the DAW, duplicate, remove that megaphone effect, and kind of tweak that and make it sound more warm. Not bassy, but warmer.
Like mayonnaise.
What's with the mayonnaise?
What? Why is your mayonnaise
I'm
warm?
sorry, I'm
it
sorry.
says refrigerate right on the label.
Continue. I'm sorry.
The mayonnaise is everywhere.
Technically, you don't have to refrigerate until after you open it.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is the mayonnaise always
And if
rises.
that's if you're gonna
I'm
eat it.
curious
It always
as to how
rises
many
to the
mayonnaise
top.
jars he's keeping
mayonnaise
around
always rises to
unopened.
the top.
And what he's planning to do with them.
You don't want to know.
Bro,
I kind of do. That's exactly what I want to know.
I have pickled jars. I have pickle jars full of juice, but no pickles too. I
like
use that
that?
to flick on my sandwiches.
Yes. But no,
trick there.
you sit there and if you take that duplicated track and reduce the volume of it to about 50-40% of what that megaphone track is, I really think you could bring in this warmth and this density that's missing, that's lacking from what you got going on right there. Overall, the song sounds a little distorted and a little sharp on all ends, but you sound like a great Tame Impala version of something else, and I dig it, man. I'm bopping you off in a decent place. A little
bop 'em
place,
off?
little
You gonna
place.
bop 'em off?
Yeah, bro.
Well, bop them off then.
Oh wait.
That's nasty.
Oh, it's nasty. I'm jamming off to all these things. I just gotta throw all these
no,
things in there
no,
while I got the time.
no.
It's the last thing of the night. All right, seriously though, what'd you give it?
None of your fucking business. Keep your eyes on your own shopping cart, man.
All right, Zuckerborg, this one's for you, buddy. Dropping this one off at a solid motherfucking 10.
Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm wearing the glasses. They've changed them, Paul.
You got multiple
changed.
critiques.
They've
Put the point five
changed.
back.
If I had to change,
So you're blind and deaf.
if I had more changes, I would change it. But I'm not gonna. I can't do it.
You're Stevie Ray Keller.
Jesus.
Blind and deaf.
I can't.
God,
I had
damn.
no idea what the fuck's going on.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Don't do that.
Is anybody
Don't do that.
here?
Don't stop. We have to stop this right now. We have to stop this right now. Let's Taylor and Alex. Taylor and Alex. Stand two.
Immediately, I got Gorillas mixed with Cage the Elephant vibes.
Yes.
Okay.
That song was solid. I feel like he knows his own voice, and he, as someone else who has a nasally singing voice, the radio filter works perfectly with dudes who have that mid-range voice like we do.
100%.
I don't mean to lump us into the same group, but it sounded fantastic.
right
I feel like
there
you knew
with you, buddy.
exactly what you were doing. I feel like it could have been turned down just a little bit, but it sounded really good. It worked for the mix really well. It blended right into this.
Yeah, I would want less like.
Yeah, can we get answers with the rest of the class?
I'm sorry.
Just calm down. Paul. Just relax.
Nothing. Just continue. Alex. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have mercy.
So the whole like megaphone, I don't know, whatever filter we kind
Motherfucker.
of decided that was on the vocals. I liked it, but a little bit less of that.
Yeah.
Would have been like a little goes a long way. I feel.
You're like a
on
90
that type.
and like a
But I
70
love that
would be
aesthetic though, or that audio choice. But I would also like more low end.
Yes.
More low end.
Agreed.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Yeah, kind of like what they were saying earlier, or like what Ethan was saying specifically. Like, do a duplicate signal of just your dry signal before you really add that effect. Keep it compressed and everything, but then pan left and right your dry signal and
that's
then
true.
your actual affected signal, and play them both at the same time and see what you think about that, because that's going to make it really way more dynamic, and you're going to get those mids of your dry signal and the lows of the dry signal with the actual resonance and the poppiness of your EQ'd radio filter there.
And because
I
I feel
fucking
like
love
most of
that.
the time, like the
Great
whole
take.
point of like megaphone voices
take.
anyway is typically just the aesthetics of it. At least just having that in there.
Yeah. Well, that's an old guitarist trick, is amping or miking your amp and then recording not only the direct line-in signal, but then the dry signal, but then the signal from your amp as well. And
Both.
Both
Right,
at the
yeah.
same time.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Shit, you know.
Okay.
Right? Better to duplicate than try to replicate.
Oh, and that's
what I
one
would
for the
say.
books, baby.
That's what I would say.
shit.
DMC?
Better to duplicate than try to replicate.
Jay-Z stole all those songs today.
What do you guys give
Paul's
for a
found out
score?
about that, too. I just want you guys to know that.
I want to say like I like the feel. I want to say 7.
I'm going to go 7.5.
Oh, okay.
So a
7.25
7.25 between the two of us.
We only do this
that rounds
because
up to a
there's two people.
7.5. So congratulations. Round up. No F's in this class. Bob, crack an egg and knowledge all over us here. What do you do?
Oh, man.
Thanks.
What? Oh, Lord. Good one. Bob! Bob!
You have a sound for every.
I wonder
do, I
when
really
that
do.
sample's
Holy
going to come in.
shit, you only have
Never.
like
We need to get it
30
off
buttons
there.
over here. How's that possible?
I got, like, look at all these.
Wait a
Okay,
dude,
never
quid
mind. It
pro
was way more
quo,
than
man.
30
Quid pro
buttons.
quo. Quid pro quo. All right, continue.
Yes.
You are fake news.
Oh my God, Bob, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Fake
No,
news. Fake news out of 10.
I thought it was good. Little production work wouldn't hurt. And again, with the effects on the vocals, just turn that down just a touch so I can actually make out what you're saying a little better. I give that a 7.5.
Baba Senso on there, too.
7.5 from Bob. Bob wants the dick.
Bob wants the dick.
How's that feel, Bob? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a terrific show of ups, downs, lefts,
All
rights.
rounds.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's been a great
at
show.
you.
Our special guests, big shout out to
my gosh, the best.
Alex and Taylor from Beneath the Sky Down Yonder.
Yes.
What can we say, man? What can we say? Except for we want you guys back on the show again sometime
Yes.
soon. You guys have been fantastic guests.
That was fun.
Gladly.
Big shout out to you guys for watching the show. We will be back on Monday, 5:30. All shows are at 5:30 now.
Yep.
Anything you'd like to send
here
to
on
us via Messenger or DM or whatever the hell you use to get to us.
Carrier.
We invite all constructive criticism.
Oh,
How can we
who
do things
won?
better on the show? That would be the winner of
Vultures,
tonight's
I
Showcase
believe.
Showdown goes to Take This to Your Grave for Vultures.
Nice.
Very, very close though. Honorable mention
Great
to
song.
honorable mention. Where did I put it? It's right here. It is Pablo Arti. He was
song fucking ruled.
0.25 off, which if we round up,
That's
it's kind of
a
like
tie.
that. Yeah, no,
it's
I mean
tie.
only if we round up. But I
Well-
feel like there's a clear-cut winner, so that's not very fair.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors for it.
What are we, Jamooks? You know,
Still,
just
I'm
sit here.
gonna be playing Pablo Arti. By the
Dude,
end of the
definitely,
night. I swear to
definitely.
God.
Yeah.
Fantastic track.
that was
Big shout out to our executive producer, that'd be Ether.
Yes.
Yay! Big shout out to Bob, our sound guy. And just overall,
I love that. It
well
sounds
guy.
like you.
Part-time
Oh, yeah,
contortionist.
yeah. Let me get up in on that too. Yeah.
What is happening?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, get up in there. Come on.
What are we doing?
Everyone shake hands.
Oh
Everyone
God!
shake hands.
Oh God!
Everything's
Okay.
okay. Everything's
All right.
Hey, hold on to me. Let me get up
Nope.
in here. Thank you. Got the camera.
Got this good. All right. Wonderful. What is happening? I feel like I'm back in Catholic school.
Great job.
Taylor wants to.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, there she goes. Come on, get in here. Come on. All right. You as well? You as well? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, y'all.
You guys can find me on Twitter, OnlyFans, Chatterbait.
You can fight me in the parking lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the conclusion to episode 5,347,246.
Yes. The best review show this side of the galaxy.
Or just this side of Rapid City at a minimum. I feel like that's a safe bet.
Fact check it. Watch.
All right, ladies and
Look how
gentlemen.
fucking long my arm
Check
is.
it. I dare
We'll be back on Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all our donations and all our donors. We hope to see you guys next time. Once again, all constructive criticism is appreciated. My name is Pauly G.
It's your boy Ether.
And I'm Bob.
Thanks
We'll
for
see you
watching The
next
Plug.
time.
See y'all Monday.
Entertainment, TV. Fuck you.